All right. Question for this week. What monster or person would you least want to fight? This isn't a fear thing. It's just I would prefer not to fight that.
Well, I know what y'all's answers should be.
Rust monster?
Porcus.
He's having us choose a traveler.
Choose. Yeah, I will say. Despite having fought them, I would still say rust monsters.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Especially for Freya.
Yeah, as an artificer and a dwarf.
Yeah, if they destroy her tools that she carries on her, that's just no magic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's Freya.
Probably his brother.
Mm-hmm.
The worst monster of all. Another dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go with Rust Monster as well, because most other things you can feel good about killing those things are supposed to be from the plane of Earth where they eat metal.
Mm.
But yeah, they're just big evil bugs eating all our stuff.
I always portray them so sympathetically. I can't help myself.
Honestly, what the elves should do is raise like a field of rust monsters, and if the dwarves ever start shit with them, just unleash the swarm. And just watch the dwarves cower in fear as they run.
That's the nuclear solution.
Because, they grow shit and use wood most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
They can keep what little metal they have away from the rust monsters and save them for the dew.
Yeah, I don't know if Gabo wants it to be in this world or not, but 3rd edition has a lot of specially treated stone stuff from the dwarves. Like, there's a full mountain plate, which is basically a full plate made of stone.
Yeah, it also, that could very easily exist. It also specifically says that magical metals are not affected by it.
True, but it'd be great against foot soldiers.
Yeah, in a different campaign I ran, they were able to distract them by basically using a magic sword like a go fetch stick. Alright, just throw them a Nulgrim left.
Nulgrim will probably say a fellow grudge blade.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to inform you, you're now operating under Highlander rules. There can only be one.
Right.
That is my plan if I ever play a Warlock, is it's going to be a Highlander thing. There can only be one.
That's actually kind of great.
Mm-hmm.
You just have a pact with a devil of war, and that's how he cultivates his flock of warlocks.
If I kill you and take your pact, then our patrons will have to fight it out over who loves me more.
You just refuse to level up until the DM lets you kill a warlock, and then you immediately get to level up.
Right.
Alright, just throw him then.
His ex-wife number 3. She's
Oh,
the most
that's so
dangerous
much
from what we've
better
heard.
than what I was
The
gonna
Council
say.
of 7 Ex-Wives.
I want to know what you were going to say, though.
A vicious Kernet.
A what?
A vicious Kernet.
A Gru.
I feel like that's another creature he's just making up.
It absolutely is. But I'm going to go with ex-wife number 3.
Okay.
TM Richard.
Right. Let me just note that down here. Player refuses to be helpful. Okay. Yeah, I'm writing down ex-wife number 3. I'm just giving you shit.
Now you see, now you have to bring in the ex-wife when we reclaim Dammerhall, and just cause Thrum no end of suffering.
Yeah, we're gonna have to face the team of Fergus's brother.
Oh god, my brother's gonna
and all of their rust monsters that they've tamed.
He hasn't paid alimony for over a year at this point, and they've come to collect.
I've never had a character suicide.
So, according to this, the absolute most terrible thing that you guys could possibly fight is a marriage between Fergus's brother, Thrum's ex-wife, who is a grudge blade, and they're both riding rust monsters.
Yes.
It's going to be a weird battle, but I'm looking forward to it.
I'm running.
All right. So, did you guys need a recap or anything from last time as I move you over to the dungeon screen?
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm gonna be AFK 1 second. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
Oh, I remember that bloody room. Ugh.
It's either boss or boss foreshadowing.
Well, that's right. Thrum is on his last legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we fought a lot of stuff.
I like it. It's a good run. You know, they always say, what's the number, Kenneth? You're supposed to have like 3 encounters a day.
Yeah,
Really?
the old idea was 3 or so between each rest.
Yeah, and that way it really maxes out
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
your abilities.
Yeah, really the whole short rest, long rest system really is built around the idea that you're going through dungeons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what really the whole thing actually becomes a lot more tactical. But yeah, pretty much what happened last time is you guys had a rest. Fergus and Nolgrim tried to cheese the dungeon. And ran into several hellhounds. Just as you guys were attacked by a whole load of bats. You then started fighting your way back through, and you fought your way through the great big butcher's room, where you fought more bats, until you came to a ornate door that was guarded by 2 Batman priests, the Bosian priests, and that was a pretty stiff encounter. And where we left off, you opened the doors to see a sort of half cave, half ruined temple with a blood-smeared shrine on it that has a gnarled and leafless tree that looks like it's got like a humanoid skeleton embedded and grown into it with unlit candles in the skull's eyes.
Should light those.
Yeah, don't go around lighting candles on strange altars.
Just to quickly bring up the turn order.
Or in empty skulls.
Six. There we go. All right. I assume since Ivy's in the middle, she'll just wait.
Yep, she'll just skip her turn for now.
Nolgrim.
Do you want me to go ahead, Fergus?
Yeah, this is a little bit out of my wheelhouse. You might be better equipped than I am about whatever this is.
He'll go there and inspect the altar.
Upon the surface of the altar is several scattered, loose, unrefined diamonds and a dagger that looks like it's got dried blood on it.
There's diamonds and a bloody dagger. If even I feel that this is a trap pretty overtly.
Oh, there's also emeralds too. Sorry, just check my notes.
Oh, other gemstones.
When has that ever stopped a dwarf before?
I'll come over there and come check it out here in a second. So, see if they might be able to find anything.
Was that an action to inspect it?
Yeah.
Okay, then that'll be my full turn.
Thrum.
Alright. Is that a bridge back there?
Yes.
Probably goes into that open crevasse that we saw.
Right. Just take the dodge action.
Absolutely.
Be ready to get ganked.
Fergus.
I'm gonna step to here, and I'd like to roll an investigation to check for traps or secret hidden compartments or what have you along the altar.
Absolutely.
That would be 13.
13.
Yep.
You don't see any secret compartments. There are no visible traps that you can detect. It just looks like the altar is a solid bit of stone that's been smoothed out.
Mhm.
But as you are looking on it, the 2 candles in the eye sockets of the skull and the skeleton embedded in the tree go and light.
Oh no,
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, that's not good.
And I have a little
Suddenly,
more movement. I'm
orchestral
gonna step
music
back.
floods into the room.
Tasco.
Oh, that I'm gonna take the battle axe back out and move on up because
You put it away?
during the rest that we took before we opened the door.
I know.
So all of you that are looking at the altar with the lit candles in the eyes notice that the candles begin melting very fast, but they're doing it different rates. So that way, one flame is lower than the other. But then, miraculously, they seem to demelt, and the candles get taller as it then goes back the other way. And you realize it looks like the flickering light of the candles is like the center of an eye as it's looking back and forth at all of you.
Oh.
Freya.
All right. Do I have to roll to get across these bridges?
If you take it as difficult terrain, you don't have to, and then you can just dash with your action if you want to catch up with them.
Yeah. So to dash, that would mean I have.
You would move like the 15 feet across the bridge, and then you would move through 25 as dash action.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's in there. All right. Well, guess I'm gonna stay back here. Nothing's really happened yet,
Yep.
except for I hear the boss theme music in the background.
A voice emanates from the tree behind the altar, roughly where the skull embedded in the tree is. And as the voice emanates from it, there's like a backlight of like orange candlelight within the skull that flickers with each word. As a gravelly voice echoes from it. So the groundlings have returned to their abandoned hold.
Hey, it's ground folk.
Throne looks at the others and looks back and says, "Who built this hold?"
Sorry, could you say that again, Cope?
He says, "Who built this hold?"
It's silent for just a moment before it says, I have all the dwarves I need. I shall offer to you something that is rarely given by my kind. Mercy. Leave this place and never return, and you shall have your lives.
I imagine it'd be hard to determine whether this guy sounds like sincere or like trying to deflect us or anything.
Yeah, it would be hard to tell, but definitely something about the voice sounds like a a nasty feeling running up your spine. It's something supernatural and evil. That much you know.
Be kind of weird if it just sounded like a guy.
Yeah.
Well, I was more trying to get across. It doesn't sound like he's trying to lie to us because he's like worried that we might go further, or is he like, I don't know how to word it.
You can give me an insight.
And who offers this mercy?
Nope.
Yeah, inconclusive. It's a weird situation.
Yeah, I don't know magic shit.
The Candlewick eyes move back over to you, Taskell. The candles adjusting their own height and melting. Goes, I am that which has stalked the forests since the times of yore. I am the wicker demon, Xanadrath. I have claimed this abandoned tunnel as mine, and all that reside within it are mine as I please. And now as you're looking at this, Taskell, because you've seen the icons a lot, with how the tree root is around this skeleton, it does bear a passing resemblance to the cave painting and holy symbols that all the symposiums and stuff have been leaving around.
Something tells me negotiations are going to run thin here.
Out of character, Nogrim, did you still have kind of a quest in here to free somebody?
We also are looking for, apparently there were dwarves held below, according to the ghost up top, so.
Mm-hmm.
And he just said he's got all the dwarves he needs.
Yes, so that's a concern in its own right.
That is, but aren't we all beaten to hell?
I mean, we are, but it's really what we all want to do. I don't know. I can't see Fergus taking point here, which is why I'm not trying to say too much. Communicating with this demon over whether we could progress or not doesn't seem like something he'd speak on.
Yeah.
Definitely seems like we should deal with the demon boys.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The question is, do we want to
back out and try and come back later?
Yeah.
Seems more like an elf-related demon, but if I roll religion, would I be able to know anything now that I've got a name to connect it with?
Yeah, you can give it a shot.
We'll have to wait till my turn to flip through a few pages of the grudge book.
Not quite high enough on that religion, and yeah, you'll need to. We're kind of doing like loose narrative time here, but This is technically like I imagine this conversation's happening at normal pace. We don't have long silences, but I was just letting you guys out of character thinking about it. But yeah, 11 is not quite high enough there.
Yeah. If anyone's got any interjection, I know where I'm going to go otherwise.
Would history work for trying to figure out a background of this guy?
It would be harder than religion, I would say.
No harm in trying. Probably not going to do it.
Not going to do it.
Thrum's going to put his hand on his bloody arm and look at the others and say, I think we ought to give it its room.
Well, at that, Tassel but stand up. I think not. As long as our kin and their works are in the hands of some vile dark beast, there shall be no peace and no retreat. And I'll step forward and go ahead and use first level on Searing Smite and plant my battle axe square between the handles of the skull.
Nice.
I'll send you back to your dark pit.
You absolutely do that. Your axe alights with the righteous forged fire of Father Mountain, and you bring it down, and the tree is dead and hollow, and you just split through it like butter, cracking through the skull, and the entire tree lets out just this horrible miasmic wheeze as you just drive the evil presence from it, and you only hear a distant, fading, coughing voice of "So be it," as then the kind of dark, clammy presence that maybe some of you weren't entirely aware surrounded you in this room recedes.
Well, that decision was made quite deftly.
I mean, to be fair, I was kind of thinking of he's telling us to leave. He might be having some ritual going that we might interfere with if we progressed. So,
I thought it was
just
just
trying
saying.
to buy time.
I thought it was saying leave this room. I was just going to continue right past him. Well,
Yeah,
that'd have been egg on my
mine
face.
is his own, and regardless of holding the souls of our brothers, we cannot leave this place to him. Even if it weren't our only clue to Dammerhall.
So, who's going to pick up those gems there?
Ivy just comes running up.
So that just happened.
Yeah.
I don't know who moved Ivy, but someone did.
I did. Okay.
Yeah. So, are we actually taking the stuff on the altar?
I mean, we've already picked a fight.
It's up to you fellows. I don't know much about the gods. Don't trust them.
I'll let you check it for traps first.
I mean, I already did. I didn't find anything, so fuck it. I'll go ahead and swipe up the gems.
Yep. You do it, no problem. There's about 250 gold pieces in emerald and 100 gold pieces in diamonds. The dagger is bloodstained, but you can't really tell anything identifiable about it other than the fact that it looks to be of elven.
Did it look rusted at all or anything?
Not especially. I mean, it's coated in dried blood, so not great maintenance.
Since it's my turn, I'll go ahead and use Eldritch Sight on it and detect it for magic.
It is not magical.
Okay.
While you have that up, check that cleaver of mine.
Oh, sure.
Does Eldritch Sight tell you what it does, or only if it's magical or not?
It functions as detect magic, so let me...
The cleaver is magical.
Okay. I definitely gain a magical aura about it.
Okay, we'll have to check that out later. Good to know. I picked it up then.
Well, are we going to stand around in here and pray to an altar, or are we going to keep on moving?
Fair point.
Hey, whatever it is, it probably is deeper in.
When I get there. And then, yeah, use my action to search.
Yep.
So that's my turn.
Okie doke. Drum.
Walk away from that.
Okay. Fergus.
I will just go to here.
Potion of healing.
Yep.
What does that?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, I'm gonna. If it's all right to retcon my turn after he moves, he's gonna
Yeah,
pull
that's
that
fine.
out.
It's a bonus action, and you're not in active combat, so I'm not gonna. As I've said in the past, this turn order thing is mainly just for when you guys trigger traps and stuff like that. I don't have to constantly figure out what's happening and where you were.
Yeah.
Alright.
Make sure to save some of those, Thrum. We're going to need them if we, have Taskell fall on us and Frey is too far away to heal us.
There's no time like the present.
Noted. I will not use mine on you.
Freya, your turn.
Don't you dare. Save it for yourself.
All right. Well, we're gonna. Are we killing the demon or?
Mm-hmm.
Ivy says, well, they certainly seem to be pressing forward and not turning back, so I guess that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I'll have my crossbow out right here.
Just turn to the two of them back there. I think we all have a death wish, and I cannot come to terms with this.
Well,
Dying's easy. It's living that's hard.
I wouldn't want to curse someone with a boring life, says Ivy. So it's her turn if you want to move her.
She'll just wedge into the corner here, waiting her turn.
Milgram.
Right. Am I able to use my action dash, treat this as difficult terrain to...
Yes.
0.5, okay.
The long scaffolding, upon which there will be absolutely no bats.
No bats. Same thing for Thrum.
Cool.
Yep. Second verse, same as the first.
Congo party. We're actually in the right order this time.
Mm-hmm. Taskell.
By the time we get out of here, we're going to have done irreparable damage to the ecosystem. There will be no bats.
Mosquitoes will be out of control.
I mean, they already are in the jungle. So.
Yeah, you just get out there. Every hex is now considered a mosquito tile.
Of course, that...
and that's when we bring in our friendly neighborhood fire.
That's why the bats... why the mosquitoes are so out of control in the jungle. All the bats are in this cave.
I mean, maybe.
Well, that could be our quest.
Yeah.
Just figure out how to get the bats to know the way out.
Yeah, you get that Skyrim border at the top of your screen showing that you got a quest, and it just says driving them bats.
Positively batty.
All right, Freya.
All right.
Deciding to visit Bat Country and other poor life decisions.
Fun.
Batting for the fences. We're just pitching episode titles at you right now, Ken.
So I will go ahead and I can step out like that, right?
Yep.
Okay. In that case, then I'm just going to overwatch on them to protect them from the bats. I'll bring up the Steel Defender behind me.
What are you talking about? There are no bats.
You guys hear so many bats flapping around inside the darkness, but they're just not.
That's before I do my bat call, Thrum.
Ivy?
That was pretty funny there, Freya.
I will just step up and take the rear guard.
All right. Milgram.
Right. So that's 10 to get there, right?
Mhm.
And I'm officially off.
You're officially off.
15, 20, 25. Okay, so is this one descending then?
Yeah, it's going downwards a little bit towards the platform.
All right. And I'll hustle a bit more just to clear out space.
Okay. And then you see a door here.
Got a door around the corner, hitter.
This one's got a big heavy metal lock on it.
I think it's locked too, I suspect, or at least has the means to be locked.
Thrum.
Let's invite ourselves in. So 10, 20, that's 20. 25, 30, 35, 40. 45.
Cool. Fergus.
There's a big lock. Get out of my fucking way. But I'll use my action and everything to get to this little corner here.
Righteous. Taskell.
10, 20, 30, 35, 45, 50. Off of the bridges. So we've got the mystery door and the scaffold all the way down. Yeah, might as well check the door first.
Freya.
All right. Going to move 25 feet across, and I will roll. What is it? Is it acrobatics or?
It was a hold on, let me flip through my notes. I believe it was a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, dex save.
Got it.
That will fail.
Then I will go ahead and use my last flash of genius there.
All right.
To give me a
That will succeed.
Outsmart the bridge.
Yeah, you were just one shy. It's DC 15, so you're all good.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That is add 4, not
Yeah.
the reroll.
No. Not reroll, which is arguably better.
Yeah, I agree. And then let's see. Yeah, I'll continue up behind everyone, and I'll have the steel defender try to make his way across. Same deal. Dexterity.
He succeeds.
All right. Then that is where I end my turn.
Okay. Finally, Ivy.
So, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. She'll get to the middle of the bridge.
Okay. And just to be clear, you guys can move past each other in these tunnels.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah, they're not that narrow. On the
I figured
bridge,
just
you
not
have-
the bridges. Yeah.
yeah, just not the bridges. Everywhere else you can. It's all good. But Nogum?
Norgrim will move here and go full defensive. Or do the dodge action.
Yep, I figured that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Thrum.
Thrum is going to stay where he is, looking both up and down these two halls, and say, "Hey, Fergus, why don't you come check this door for us?"
That's where I'm going.
And that'll be Thrum will just do dodge action.
Gotcha. Fergus.
So I will investigate the door for traps, locks, etc.
Okay. It is completely untrapped. There is a... Yeah, because you did get a natural 20 there. You did get a heavy... There is a heavy-duty lock on it that keeps it from being opened. So, obviously, they want to keep something out rather than in, like the bars that you've seen on the other doors. And with a natural 20, you're familiar enough with this kind of lock, you know it'll be a DC 20 to pop open.
Fergus checks under the mat, and there's a key.
Not quite that good, but there's no traps either.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn back to Nogum. Like, I think I'm gonna wait for the help of Ivy. I think this might be a little bit beyond me. Just doing it with ease. So, if you don't mind stepping back and making room for her.
Not at all.
Can
Tactical.
he,
My part, I guess, will take up position in this tunnel in case something decides to join us.
hey,
Take the dodge action.
Awesome. Freya.
Did you say Ivy would be able to move past
Yeah,
us?
yeah, she can move past you.
So if I don't move, she can get past.
Yes.
Then I won't keep watching.
Okay, just readying an action. Or taking the dog at. Readying an attack or taking the dodge action. What's your pick?
I don't know, I heard a mystery option there. Take the dog action.
Take the dog
Ready
action.
and attack.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah,
so we
attack-
can hear all
Attack
of
that
the ruffles there.
package. They have it coming. Freya.
Bag of chips killed his pappy.
Oh no, they were talking about tacos.
Since we're
Oh,
Even
basically,
oh,
Let's kill this
that
mommy.
sounds good.
since
They're
Ivy
not
and
talking about Jack in the
Norgrim
Box tacos,
are
sorry.
close to the same initiative, is it possible for us to swap places? Like Norgrim move here?
No,
and
but she
shift
doesn't have enough movement to get
Oh,
where
okay.
Fergus is.
I gotcha.
Terrain anyway, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
So, Ivy.
Come on, Ivy.
8, 25 action to get up to here. Like, just probably asking questions of what's going on.
You
But
lay
that's
it.
probably your turn.
Big door.
No,
Fergus.
So with luck, Fergus needs your loop.
And then if you guys are just going to maintain your
Mm.
guarding, I can just move back around to Ivy again.
Yeah.
Okay, probably being informed of the news, she will make her way over here to give the help action to Fergus
Okay.
to pick the lock.
Fergus.
Okay, so with these tools, will this use my dexterity or intelligence?
Yeah, I would say dexterity. I guess you could use intelligence too, but you probably want to use your dexterity.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 1 point difference, but I wanted to make sure before I just rolled.
Dealer's choice. Oh yeah,
Nice roll.
either one of those would have done it.
Mm-hmm. I've been a little nervous of my rolls today. I kept getting really low rolls until the last couple.
With her expertise in larceny, giving some input, you're able to use your thieves' tools and just pop that shit right open. So let me get the door for you. Inside, you find a low-ceilinged little cavern room. On the far side is a big pile of coinage with various objects in it. There looks like there's a pile of books and paper here, and then there is a sizable dwarven statue that looks like it might have been dragged in here from somewhere, but it looks like it's mostly intact and of good design.
So, good news, bad news. Lots of stuff we want there. Bad news, possibly a golem, just knowing my luck. So, if you hear a scream, come running to help me. And I'm going to use my movement to step into here.
And nothing happens.
That'll probably be my turn.
That's cool.
Yeah. Get the door open. It's 10, 20, 25. Guess I could try to history or religion or something to see if I can identify the statue. It's probably more Nolgrim's thing, but
Probably more of a history thing, yeah. News, as you can tell, it's not of any particular historical figure that you're familiar with. It looks like more like it's a in classic like dwarven style, if you've seen Lord of the Rings, they use lots of like large dwarven statues as decoration. So for whatever reason, the bat people, the Symbosians, seem to have hauled it in here. Maybe they thought it was of particular value.
hey, just a generic dwarf statue, eh? And a bunch of books, but I don't got anything else to.
All right, Freya.
Heard someone say golem.
She goes running.
15.
Can she take a teleport action?
Oh, yeah, I can't get in there. That's gonna be his.
You can dash.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like that's realistic for Freya.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
say golem?
I guess I see it from there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can really examine it or.
You'll need to get closer to it.
Okay.
Ivy.
I would say she's going to wait, but she sees money. I imagine she's going to go look at it.
Also, Fergus is in there, but yeah. Listen, some rogues steal things out of greed. Some of them steal things just because they find it entertaining. I think Ivy's a little bit more type 2.
Yep.
She's not quite Micken. No.
Curious about what all the hubbub's about. He's gonna make his way in. I'm not standing anybody, am I? Okay. So, yeah, I'll shift there.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Is there any sort of action I could take to see if it holds any significance?
I'll just let you know with Taskell 17, it's of not any real significance per se.
Okay.
It looks like maybe whoever set up this impromptu vault or treasure room was just trophy taking.
Mm.
Thrum.
Thrum's gonna come up here just to peek his head around the corner, kind of.
Mhm.
Take a look. Books and stuff. Is that all coins?
That's all coins.
Wow. Some good stuff. And then he is going to head down here and take up a vantage spot.
Okie doke. Fergus.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can never tell.
Yep.
Just because he's paranoid with everything reminding him of every time he thinks is a safe room, he is going to investigate the statue.
Okay.
Not a nat 20, but 24.
Yeah, it's a statue.
Okay, false alarm. The statue is not going to try to kill us.
What you didn't know is that the books for a mimic. And they perform a knowledge is power attack on you.
Not impossible. I like mimics.
And there was no potential historical significance about the statue?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, not that I would know.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn there, Fergus?
After I investigate, I'd probably start going looking at the pile with Ivy.
Alright.
But I probably wouldn't be able to take another investigation.
Nope. Taskell?
Scoot up and investigate the books, I guess.
Okay. If you guys are confident that you don't think I'm going to drop rocks on you or anything like that, we could just get to you guys tallying up the loot. We don't have to do that
Yeah.
turn by turn.
That's fine. That works for me. Nolgrim would be using Eldritch Sight to detect magic similar.
Yeah, there is a magical thing within the pile of coins, and there is a magical thing within the pile of books and paper.
I mean, I gotta say, this doesn't seem like the worst place to
Hunker down.
hunker down for
Yeah,
a while.
I just
Give us
think
time
that.
to sort through the loot and the treasure and catch our breaths.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, although I've still got about half my spells, so whatever.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah,
His
Freya will get a
defense-
look at that. We'll get a look at that statue though.
Yeah. Looking at the statue, it's pretty much entirely intact. It looks like whatever it was either already like a separate mobile statue, or it was just really decently removed from its base. It's doesn't have any inherent dwarven runes or magic to it. But if you want, Freya, you could scavenge stuff from your own Steel Defender if you want to retrofit it for your purposes.
Yeah, that would sounds good to me.
By retrofit, you mean turn the statue into a mech for the Steel Defender?
Kinda.
Ooh.
So why don't you guys, I'll just take off the turn order right now. Why don't you guys go ahead and arrange yourself how you would want to set up in this room if you are doing any kind of rest in here.
I will say if we are deciding to take a rest, since it's the best place to use it, I will put Arcane Lock on the door. So only the group of us can open it.
Makes total sense.
So I've already used my alarm spell for the day. But that would probably do better than the alarm spell anyway, since it looks like there's only one way in here.
Nolgrim would like to have his bat camp outside and just kind of hang up on the ceiling up there,
Sure.
so he could use it as a camera from time to time.
And then one thing else I would do is the magic items that Nolgrim would have found, I would have had him point out to me and grab them for adding to a pile of identification stuff while we're resting.
Yep.
Since I know someone has identify, so we have the Cleaver and the 2 magical items.
Yes, because I know someone. I know Freya, and I think Taskell can cast.
I think they both have
Identify.
identify.
It's a ritual cast anyway, so.
Yep. So it's just.
And it's I think it's one of your domain spells, so you always have it prepared anyway. So.
All right. Second, just pulling this stuff up. All right. So the magic item in the coin pile is a hollow metal tube that measures 1 foot long and weighs about a pound.
And my third wife had something that looked like that.
No, I hope this is what I think it is, so I can feed it to you and activate it.
And the magical item thing in the pile of papers, which are mostly moldy and destroyed by the way, but this is still in perfect tack, is a scroll.
Yep. So 2 of those and that cleaver I found in their kitchen.
Yep. I believe it's technically identifying a scroll as a Arcana roll, but I feel like between spells and you guys taking a long rest, I'll just give it to you. It is a Cleric Scroll. It is a scroll of planar binding, if you want to look up that spell. And scrolls are very much like Pathfinder in that if you are of the class where it's on your spell list, you can just cast it normally. But if you're not of that, then you have to do an Arcana check.
Does a failure on the check mean it destroys the scroll or just doesn't activate it?
I need to double check. I think it crumbles the scroll.
Okay.
As for the metal tube, I'll show the handout, but it is a chime of opening.
Not quite. I was expecting a immovable rod.
Mm-hmm. Maybe next time. And I'll also give you the handout for the cleaver called the Butcher's Cleaver. That one does require attunement, so if someone wants to attune to it over this long rest, they can.
I was wondering if it was going to be an accident.
Mm-hmm. It's always a push me pull you.
So magical axe here, if anyone wants it. Not my general cup of tea, but someone can get used to it. Also, for the love of God, Thrum, if you take it, do not throw it somewhere we can't retrieve it.
Oh, that's such a Thrum thing to do. Cope.
And as I believe I recall we have a hammer that could transfer magic from one item to another. Though
Yep.
I would probably not use it on this one just because, it's handy, but there might be something more potent and meaningful out there.
I throw hand axes every now and then. That one's got a good heft. If nobody else wants to use it for.
I say you or you, Taskell, or Nolgrim are probably going to be the best for it.
Yeah, but doesn't Nolgrim? Do you want a Nolgrim?
No, I'm good. I'm fine with my pick.
Taskell?
Me.
He can make whatever
He's,
weapon he wants magical.
Kind of. I've been keeping that on my armor, but it wouldn't go wrong, but it wouldn't be probably the best.
So Thrum it is.
Okay.
Well, that way he'll have a backup magic weapon at least. Does that matter in 5e? Like,
Some things do need magical to bypass them, but
Yes, this is true. Yeah.
eventually everything has the immunity or resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing against non-magical.
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
But other than that,
Yeah. Other than that,
well, I mean, I think even with Ghost, I think exception of Ghost, I mean, anything can be damaged without magical weapons. It just they take half a lot of times.
Yeah, generally. There are a few things that are just straight up immune, like werewolves to non-silver.
also like the Butcher's Cleaver.
I know I keep collecting all the magical swag, but should I hold on to that chime of opening?
That one does not require attunement, so it can be passed around to whoever.
Yeah. Just stick it in the back.
Actually, I have a better look opening. I was gonna say I have a better look opening the door without it if I need to,
I was going
Probably
to
give that
say,
to somebody else.
give it to somebody who isn't able to have the means to unlock things.
I say give it to Taskell, because
Yeah.
if all else fails, if we get separated, I like to have him get away from something if he needed to.
Works for me.
It's the scroll is interesting. It's got a casting time of 1 hour, which is not actually shortened by scroll form.
Mm-hmm. If I remember planar bind. Hold on, let me look at it, because I think you might be able to set it as a trap, but if you can distract something. I mean, truth be told, I rolled randomly and got it, and I just thought it was cool.
The creature must be within range the entire casting.
Yep. So if you can find a way to restrain something.
Or put it in a magic circle.
Yeah. Or in a magic circle, indeed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also, other than the magical things, if you guys want to look at the mundane loot, there are 2 carved bone statues of panthers, each worth 25 gold each. Someone might want to write this down. I got a lot of numbers for you. An ivory-framed mirror, worth 125 gold pieces.
Do you say an ivy or ivory?
Ivory.
Okay.
Worth what?
125 gold pieces. And I am just going to put down the loose coinage because it's a lot of numbers. And I will tongue-tie it because I have lived with me my whole life. The coinage is a mixture of drow coins and then old dwarven mint. There we go.
By the way, for Thrum, just to let you know, make sure you put the magic in the damage as well, because sometimes if you put it down as a magic item, it won't add it to the damage for some reason. It looked like it did it, so
Yeah, looks like it did.
I was just making sure to mention it because I have noticed it does that sometimes.
Extra
All right.
one.
I just put the money in the chat there.
And how much did you say those statues were worth?
The 2 panther statues were 25 gold pieces each.
That's it.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the stuff is definitely not of the Bat People's creation, so it looks like they're various. This is the loot pile of their banditry.
We got a bag of holding, don't we?
Yep.
Okay. And it's considerably lighter now. After we had
That begs the question, though. If you had spells left over, can we use that to feast on for the night?
Yeah, all my third level spells were still going. Down to second, almost down to first.
Feast it is.
So, Michael,
Yes,
did you want to take this opportunity to swamp your subclass?
I did. Yes.
Okay. So, despite multiple messages, you never finished your suit's sheet, I noticed. So we might have to do that now.
Yeah. Let me see.
Now I'm curious to see what the fuck Frey is going to become. Is this when we're going to get to the mobile cannon?
But yeah, I did read those rules, so I don't think it'll take me very long here
Okay, cool.
to pull it up.
Because you should be able to edit the sheet I gave you. And I also realized probably after this session, I'll give you a multi-sided token, but just for this.
Oh god, does she have a mech suit now?
No.
Are you that one? What is it, the armorer?
You'll see.
How much bulk did we get in items that you want to keep, Kenneth?
Let's see. The carved bone statues of panthers would be a light bulk each, and I would say the ivory mirror set would be 1 bulk.
Plus the coinage.
Yeah, the coinage, but I generally don't count the bulk of coins too much because it gets really annoying if I do that. Listen, as I've told you guys, my least favorite part of Way of the Wicked is when we spent an hour talking about how to haul all those gold coins out of the Temple with Devil, and I was braining my skull in on my desk the entire time.
And then when we did it again, I'm like, I'm just gonna create a bunch of skeletons to haul that shit out.
Yeah, so officially, we're doing frickin' Skyrim rules, everybody. Money weighs nothing.
How am I gonna find the 200 pounds of cheese though to carry in my inventory?
By eating 1 pound of it until you can move.
And you said the bone mirror with what? 1 bulk?
1 bulk, yeah.
Okay.
Both the Chime of Opening and the Scroll of Planar Binding. Well, the Chime of Opening is a light bulk, and the Scroll of Planar Binding is N non-bulk because it is literally a sheet of paper. Also, mixed in with the various treasure are any 3 tool sets that you guys might want.
I think I already have my alchemy kit, so
Yep, then you can just leave it.
trying to think if I have any other tools.
I could probably use like Gemcrafter's tools.
Yeah, I have thieves' tools. I have calligrapher supplies already. I'm pretty good on tools myself.
Yep,
Yeah.
then you can find some Gemcrafter's tools in there.
Awesome.
Rather than just saying what they are, I'm just making them like an open-ended because this is a treasure room thing.
And you said there was nothing in the books that remained without being ruined?
This is a damp cave, and they literally just threw books in a big pile. It didn't end well for most of them.
You never know. There might be 1 book in the center of the pile.
Roll me a 1d20. That's high enough. Yeah, you find the 2nd volume of Drow Erotica.
Sweet. I pocketed it without anyone noticing, except for probably Ivy. Gonna plant that in Thrum's backpack next time.
We're bringing the joke back.
Love it.
This is a room. I'm trying to line my load a bit. Is that a room in there for this old chain shirt of mine, or should I just leave it here? I've got no further use for it.
Yeah, we can carry it for now, but there's a ghost's plate armor on here.
Oh, I think
That's what he's wearing, I think.
yeah, the blue goat.
The blue go. The scale mail +1.
I don't know why that would have ever
Sounds-
gone on the wagon inventory though,
Yeah.
because that was the blue ghost's scale mail.
Yeah.
It says
yeah.
ghost's plate armor.
You've been managing that, not me.
It's the plate armor from the ghost that we
Oh yeah, that's right. The body of the ghost whose bones you burnt, he had plate armor that could be repaired.
Ah, okay. All right.
And
I
that's
remember
like
now.
5 bulk.
I
Plate armor is
keyed it
heavy.
together.
Like 5 bulk. Plate armor is heavy.
Haven't really had a chance to go at that.
All right. I added bone statues of panthers, bone mirror, chime of opening, and scroll of planar binding.
Mhm.
Is there anything else y'all want me to add?
Well, are you keeping that all in the bag, or are some of you keeping that on your persons? Because, like, I didn't know if you want Taskell to hang onto the scroll, because like,
Yeah.
most
Well-
people can't use it and has no weight.
Pascal was holding on to the chime at least, I think we said, right?
Yeah, chime and scroll and
Okay. I'll take them out of the bag. The light wagon is now the bag.
Yeah, I
Just-
figured.
I'll change the name.
White wagon of holding.
Awesome.
Yeah, because the wagon got turned into a rickshaw to carry around a vegetative mushroom.
Which is kind of
And
funny.
I put Jim Crafter's tools on here too.
Mhm.
Weights aren't right, but we're way under at this point.
It's gonna be hilarious if he drops that bag of holding into the pit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a real bunch of laughs there.
Well, that means we're gonna go fishing, and we're gonna put Ivy at the end of a fishing rod and just lower her down.
I don't think she'd be cool with that.
That's cute, thinking she has a choice at that point.
Wow, this relationship is going down. I didn't know the themes of found family were quite that strong yet.
Anyways,
are we actually
who wants me to install a passenger turret on this?
Yes.
I joke.
Ivy raises her hand, I imagine.
I think that's out of character because from your guys' perspective, Freya's spending most of the long rest literally just smashing and breaking down her steel defender and taking the runes out of it and starts hammering it into the statue.
But aren't we gonna need? Oh, that's not repairable.
Oh, this is going to be so loud. Can't you do
Where-
that in someone else's hidden treasure room?
Where
So
did you
let's-
make and get the angle grinder? That is insane.
I'm gonna want to make it airtight. So
Yep.
that
Otherwise, you can be attacked separately.
Why do we have a generator going? It's nap time.
It's kind of impressive she's only doing this in 8 hours too.
Right?
But
Out of curiosity, do you think the rope bridge will support that massive monstrosity?
it's not a rope bridge. It's technically wood.
It's what?
It's made of wood and wooden poles. It's not rope.
Mm.
I just used it. Listen, you find exactly what you're thinking of in your head on Google Images.
Okay.
Somebody hit me with a hammer.
The fact that I was able to get like these cliff edges to look as clean as they did, I'm super proud of myself about.
All right, so we're
Alright,
having
airtight is gonna be half of my
uninterrupted.
construction points.
Well, yeah, because then with airtight, people literally can't attack you while you're inside of it. They have to hammer through the entire thing. It doubles your health, basically.
Oh, you are getting a mech suit. I like it.
And I have 3 more to spend.
And don't forget, you do not get 2 attacks every round after you swap your subclasses. That's a battlesmith only thing.
Yes.
Oh, and also on that sheet you have, don't forget to pick your primary attack's damage type, either slashing, bludgeoning, or piercing, depending on your.
Yeah, I already got that.
Oh wait, that's a battlesmith only.
Yeah, the double attacks, it's battlesmith only.
I thought it was on other ones too.
Maybe on some of the other artificers, like the armorer, but I know it's battlesmith only because the alchemist and the artillerist does not get it.
Yeah, I knew the alchemist didn't get it, but I know the armorer does.
Yeah. I let Michael keep his weapons and armor proficiencies with the subclass change because it doesn't make a lot of sense that you suddenly forget how to use an axe. I mean, he wouldn't, he's a dwarf, but still, yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Are we healed?
Yeah, if you guys are taking
Heal
a long.
full, and you get half of your spent hit die back. So if you have 7, do you get 3 back or 4?
You would get 3 back.
Also rolling 1d2 -1 for the Ring of Invisible.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
No more charges back this time.
I believe.
It's a 50-50 shot, and I've been pretty lucky until now.
Yep. Also, double check to make sure I got the hit points right on that one for you there, Michael. It's your int plus your con plus your level times 8.
Let's see.
Or it's con plus your, and it's a lot of its attributes are based on your intelligence.
So, I'm sorry. It's Constitution or mine?
It's Constitution, which is
So-
based upon your intelligence. I don't know why they didn't just say your intelligence times 2, but
Yeah.
it's. Listen, I didn't design this subclass.
Is this an official one, or is it like a one you found?
It is a third party. I'm
Gotcha.
I'm pretty pleased as punch with myself that I found something exactly what Michael was looking for.
Yeah, because originally it was going to be done with.
Possessing items and animated
Yeah.
object, if I remember correctly.
Which you can do in Pathfinder, but not 5e.
Mm-hmm. On the bright side, if this was Pathfinder, you still wouldn't be able to do it at this point because you'd need to be like level 12 or whatever it is to pull that off.
What is that in your background anyway? It's been making weird.
Me, it's probably the fan. I can take it down a setting and it'll be quieter.
I assume we want to put the coinage inside the chest, inside the bag.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But yeah, if anyone needs to take a bio, this would definitely be a good time for it, since we seem to be doing some bookkeeping.
Yeah, I'm gonna go here in a second, but I was gonna say something, but I'll remember it for when I get back.
So I'm looking at this HP here, Gumbo.
Yep.
It's my int score or my.
I'll double check because I translated that from the doc. I think it's your int bonus, but let me see. Equal to the battlesuit's Constitution modifier plus your intelligence modifier plus 8 times your artificer level. So it's 8 times your level plus those other numbers.
Yeah, I'm getting 64.
Okay, well then I'll just edit up the token real quick. Hold on. Just drop it up here. I'll edit it. 64. I think maybe I created that handout for you when you were a level lower.
Maybe.
Okay, let me just. Yeah, it occurred to me just before the session started that what I should have done is made you a multi-sided token like Thrum, and then you can just have your on sheet, one of your character resources, just be your suit's health, and then that way and you could just have a second bar on your token to keep track of them separately, and then you could just transfer that between sheets that way. But I can set that up later.
Okay, I'm back.
You know, I joked about having a passenger turn. Joke, of course. You need the passenger seat upgrade, but it is only 1 structure point.
Mm-hmm.
Gumbo, what I was gonna say is, after having played it a little bit, one of the homebrew things I'm gonna be adding, I'm actually gonna be tweaking the mastermind subclass because that tandem tactician feat seems like it should be baked in as a basic thing for that subclass.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm fine with the way I did it because mine's a multi-class. But I can see that if that's going to be like a classy level from 1 to 20, if someone uses that rogue subclass, it starts lacking once you get like. I started noticing it when people had like fairy fire and stuff. Because there's only really one. You can't get double advantage and stuff like that.
The important thing to remember about that is you can do it for people's skill rolls too.
Oh yeah.
So that's really where it's helpful. I remember
Well, I can do it
watched
as a bonus action, but I can't do it at range for a skill thing, though. That's supposed to be adjacent to him for skill checks.
No. I don't know. I just know that a lot of I watched an entire campaign that was mostly social once, and there was a mastermind rogue, and he would just stand next to people in conversation and, like, in roleplay, give them a little nudge to give them advantage on different persuasions and things like that.
When you use the help action to aid an ally attacking a creature, it can be 30 feet from you, but I can still use the help action as a bonus action for anything regardless. Although I do like the one that it'll be a long time before I get it, but it's called the Insightful Manipulator, that if I spend a minute interacting with somebody, I can find out if one of their characteristics is better than mine.
Yeah, I do like that one as well.
Spend a minute. You think you're better than me? Oh, damn, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I was just bringing it up because I was looking at feats and stuff, because I'm going to be getting those levels coming up here soon.
Not really much you can get on this archetype for 1 point, so...
Yeah, you can hold 1 point in reserve.
Yeah. I got airtight and acute articulation apparatus.
Mm-hmm. Saving up for that Eldritch Volley Cannon.
So do you get, like, points as you level up or something?
Yeah, he gets, like, there's a whole list of different upgrades, and he gets construction points to invest to add different things.
Nice.
Also, let's see. Just don't forget that your artificer spells are different now.
Yes.
Also, as per the level, where to go? Level 5 ability. You can, let's see, how many attacks? Your battlesuit's weapons count as magical. Additionally, you treat the battlesuit as an arcane focus, so you can cast spells through the suit or have the suit as the target of a self spell.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm not seeing it, but I remember there was one that lets you incorporate magical items to it too. Desert Shield. Oh, item. Oh, for 1 point, you can do item integration. You install a weapon into your battle suit. You can install a weapon, wand, staff, or shield into the suit. Other type items can be added as DM's discretion. When piloting, your suit can make attacks with or use the item as if you were holding it, using your intelligence modifier for the attack and damage rolls. Additionally, your suit cannot be disarmed. You can have a maximum of 2 items integrated as such. So, if you want to do something with your last point, you can integrate Gloomstalker directly into the suit if you wish.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'm going to want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like somebody just had an aneurysm and fell down. They're like, oh shit, installed Gloomstalker.
Ow. Yep. So when you're done, Michael, we can pick up. Just drop your token right here. Pick.
Nice.
All right.
So do you want to describe this thing, Michael, since it's kind of your baby?
Yeah, it's a classic piece of dwarven stone architecture. It reminds you of the Steel Defender in the way that you look into it, and it's kind of like a forge inside. And yeah, it is the statue you saw before you, but edited with ancient dwarven magics.
And how do you get inside this thing? Because with the airtight upgrade, you're completely encased by it.
We'll say the helmet opens up.
Mhm.
You can see the part where the helmet meets the brow there.
Yeah.
So it opens up like a tank hatch.
I pictured the beard opening like a pair of scissors.
I think you should have to go in through the butthole.
No, that's the exit point. Haven't you ever seen Ace Ventura?
Is that exit only?
No, he didn't take the ejector seat upgrade, Richard. That's an actual thing.
Well, when he does, it has to come through the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that hole is exit only.
Yep. You should have control of it now, Michael.
Yeah, I do.
Awesome. It'll be a little bit cumbersome with your 2 tokens at the start, but then we can sort that out in between sessions.
Well, if I'm using both of them, I can just have them on top of each other like that, and just basically
exactly.
use them as the 1 token.
Can it move without you in it?
5 feet around.
5 feet around?
Mm-hmm. But
it and Thrum can race.
No, it can move more than 5 feet.
It can move more than 5 feet, but without you in it, it follows you at 5 feet around.
Oh,
when you're,
got it.
When you're inside it, you can have it active for a number of hours a day equal to your artificial level. And when it's activated and you're operating it, it uses its full speed.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, no, geez. If it was 5 feet around, that would be terrible, just normally. Like, Storm could turn his thing off.
Yeah, and you can hop in.
All right.
Cruise.
Yep. Just don't forget to refill Freya's health for the long rest.
Yes.
Also, I assume it'll be able to fit through doors.
Yeah, it can stoop and squeeze. It's fine. That would be a royal dick move on my part. Be like, your awesome new battle suit, and it's stuck in this room. I find myself and run around.
Get wrecked.
I even got the upgrade so it's more articulate. Come on.
Get wrecked, sucker.
Talk about a scrub move. We're having fun.
Yep.
However, I'm now completely confident we can take on whatever else is in this cave. So,
yeah, just so you guys know, with that airtight upgrade, while Freya's inside of it, she has full cover, which means she can't be targeted by direct attacks. So they have to smash through the battle suit first. So he's essentially got a level of 64 health before they get to Freya's health.
That's nice. That's like the
probably worth not having the extra attack then.
Mm-hmm.
So we weren't having. Yeah, but that's like the druid, so I mean, it's not unheard of.
Oh no,
it's not like it's OP.
And I would personally rule that there's some area of effect attacks that would still hit Freya inside, like a psychic area of effect attack. I feel like would still get Freya, but that's my call.
And it's not like we've been having trouble with Thrum taking up space in his large form, making the battlefield difficult to navigate. So this will be a fun challenge.
Glad I built a ranged character. Although I might want to go back to archery style rather than 2-weapon fighting, because I don't think I'm ever getting have an inch to get into me.
Does Freya, does your guy get range? Like an extra 5 feet of reach?
I'm not sure, actually.
Base attack? I do not believe so, actually. Yeah, it's reach 5 feet.
Interesting.
So that's good. So I can stand a little bit behind you, and now I've got like 120 hit points in front of me.
Yeah.
Because I still have 15 feet reach with a pike, so I can attack from behind you.
Look, this campaign is going to culminate in each one of us somehow turning into a giant stone dwarf.
Yes, this meat wall is real.
Except for me, I'm gonna be the most basic fucking bitch of a dwarf. Being like, y'all are fucking weird.
I love the level 15 ability of this subclass that Michael has, though. It's called Second Model, where he has an entirely different suit prepared in reserve, and then he can call it in with a teleport, and it just appears, and he climbs in like freaking Iron Man.
Yeah, it's definitely an Iron Man build for sure.
Yep.
Apparently, you can even get a fucking photon cannon or something. You're saying?
Yeah, Eldritch volley cannon. Just fires a bunch of little force missiles. Costs a lot of build points, though.
All right, well, let's take this pony for a ride.
Yep. So,
Initiative up.
this is like the only room on the floor where random encounters wouldn't come at you because, I mean, it's a very super tiny little narrow entrance. You guys would just mincemeat anything.
Hmm.
Curious what. Yeah.
Well, let's go test this out on some bats.
The future, if Freya takes that stealth build. Starter Scout Squad by the Black Pants Legion's like 30 seconds.
Mm.
I'm very stealthy because there's no one here to observe me anymore.
All right, let me bring up the initiative order as Freya is climbing into her brand new battle suit. And I imagine everyone here is pretty surprised that she rigged this up.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Did Thrum already, or somebody already take off? Oh no, that was the Steel Defender.
Yep.
I was like, wait, we're missing somebody.
Well, and Thrum also went around the corner before I brought up the initiative.
All right, it was Taskell.
Or Task, yeah.
Okay, we're used to you, so we just assume.
But yeah, even Ivy, upon seeing your guys' surprise reactions of what she's got going on, goes, okay, so it isn't just a dwarven thing then. Everyone's surprised. That makes me feel better.
I take it with a grain of salt. I do not think this is the norm for dwarves, and he kind of motions to everyone.
It should be.
I think that's the nicest thing anyone in this group said to me.
Wrong button.
I'm kind of ashamed of that. I guess me and Ivy will just move in tandem.
Yep.
I'll just tell her to follow, and I will dash to get away so people can not get in the way of me.
Yeah, as the runes on Freya's new battlesuit power up, and it rises from the ground.
Does it make a noise?
I don't know. Does it make a noise?
It makes a noise.
Assuming direct control.
Oh, I was thinking more like a motorcycle engine.
Yeah, does it hum, or is it just like the scraping of stone limbs?
I think it's definitely more of a motor than a.
Yes.
Somehow, even
He's
though
from
that it's all
Texas,
magic
of course it's
runes
gonna have
and
a
no
giant
moving
muffler on
parts, there's a motor sound.
It's like a Tesla. Okay.
It is an option they chose.
Yep. I do also like the idea that since you built this with scavenged runes and partial knowledge, it's amazing, but it's also kind of the idea that you basically it's the dwarven runic equivalent of holding it together with duct tape and garage science. Like,
Yeah.
no one other than you knows that. But Freya.
All right. So what? We heading down here?
So it would seem. Got a nice long stretch of scaffolding.
Am I on top of anyone?
Nope. You're good.
All right.
Its shoulders scraping on the walls a little bit as it's going.
Taskell, while I was asleep, did your daughter build herself a giant dwarf wagon?
Hey, she's quite good at things like that, I guess. First I've seen her do something like this, but yeah.
Freya, your mother and I talked to you about this. No weapons of mass destruction on the weekend.
I just picture Freya in the machine walking by Taskell, and you just hear Freya's voice out of the mouth of this giant golem. The future is now, old man.
The future is now, old man.
Noker.
Yeah, that's as far as you get. So
Mm-hmm.
Crowd in that corridor.
Yeah, the suit definitely does block it, though.
None of y'all can see this, but back in the treasure room, Thrum picks up his stuff, puts his backpack on, looks down at the couple of few pieces of the head of the Steel Defender and says, "I'm gonna miss that dog."
I have a weird question.
And I will say it for the last time in the campaign. It was a wingless dragon statue.
It's a dog in our minds and hearts.
Yeah.
Never
I do have a
again
question,
will
though.
Thrum be able to take the dog action.
Yep.
With her new thing, you said it could be active a number of hours equal to her level.
Mhm.
How's that going to affect our travel times? Because
We'll
it becomes
need
5 feet after that.
We'll need to address that afterwards, but for right now, heavy metal.
And I miss our wagon already.
All right, Fergus.
I'm going to go ahead and go by Ivy while I can. 20 feet to here, and I'm going to use action to get another 15 feet to here. And that was difficult terrain movement, so.
Ivy.
15, and she will do the same to here. Because only one way to go at this point.
Yep, you can't hear them, you can't see them, but you hear so many bats moving around.
Oh, yeah.
That like all of the class except for me is multi-class in the other game, but in this one, I did Freya multi-class.
Pure Artificer.
So that's 7 hours of it. That's almost all of a travel day.
You'll probably hit level 8 before the end of this dungeon as well.
Mhm.
Freya.
All right. Continuing down.
Clang, clang, clang.
Also, so you know, these little wooden platforms here in between the scaffolds are not difficult terrain.
Oh,
So, if that helps. Pascal?
Yep.
And you're like going down a scaffold down towards a platform, and then it goes up, and then up again, and then across, and then down. So it's gonna be a whole deal. Nolgrim?
Man, I wish we could just fly. We'd be able to skip all of this. Just go right across. Yeah.
Do you want to jump? Do you want to try it? Do you want to try jumping, Richard?
Knowing you'd make me roll athletics for some reason.
That's jumping.
let me reassess.
But what the hell is
my
acrobatics
see
for,
if
then?
I can't get some wings in here.
I don't think I've used acrobatics one time yet.
All right, Thrum.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could do acrobatics. I was just giving you shit, Richard.
No, I know.
Realistically, I don't think you can jump 20 feet and 15 feet up. That would be impressive. All right, Fergus.
So I want to keep moving, so that's difficult terrain 10 feet, 15, 25, 35, 45 is all I can get to.
Okay, now before Ivy's turn, there is ear-piercing screeching all throughout the chasm, as there is just a massive flutter of wings arriving up from the darkness. So first things first.
I knew we should have attacked that damn darkness.
We don't have magic missile. How can we?
And token layer. And token layer. Token layer. And then finally, the biggest bat that you have ever seen, Fergus.
Yep, bye, Fergus.
If I
it's
die, I
got a-
blame Thrum.
It's got a long tail and a surprisingly long neck for a bat.
Fucking giraffe bats now.
I will start
Dragon
rolling
bat?
some. initiatives. You guys can give a nature as a free action on your turn, but let me roll up some initiatives.
Well, since I do have the rest of my action for this, I will bonus action Hunter's Mark that at the top of this.
Okay, sure.
Because
Or actually, no.
best
This was supposed to be at the end of your turn.
okay, fine.
So let's see. Bat swarms, initiative, cool bats, initiative. Finally, this Chungus. Wow, not great initiative rolls on my part.
Big Chungus.
So that is, it's technically Ivy's turn. They just, every time I do it, they move your turn order around.
Yeah, no worries.
Wyvern react.
Let's see. She'll have to use her movement to get to here. And to bonus action dash to get to here. And she can probably stay there and then fire, I don't know, probably at this one.
Okay. Firing at a cool bat.
It's a cool bat.
That'll hit.
No sneak attack, so 5.
All right. Still up.
And then I believe it'll be Freya's turn, right?
Yep, it'll be Freya's turn.
All right. Damn, that's a lot of bats. Well, let's move up. Treating this as difficult terrain.
The scaffolding walkway creaks distressingly as you travel across it.
And treating it as difficult terrain, can I still attack it all after that, or no?
Yeah, that's just half your movement speed.
Okay, got it. Then I will use the Gloomstalker.
Mm-hmm.
Fire at that one.
So is it like wrist mounted or shoulder mounted, or how is it integrated into your battle suit?
Ooh, Predator style.
Yeah, why not? Let's have it like the Predator laser sight points at your forehead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Right here. But only one shot now, sadly.
Yep.
Traded them for defense.
But all the still automatic reload and everything is still a thing, because you can apply all your artificial infusions to the suit. That hits.
Got it. For 12 piercing.
Pretty sizable damage. Just skewers and disperses most of that swarm in one go. Somehow attaching it to the suit on the shoulder has given it more stopping power. Taskell.
Yep. Drop the hammer on the big bat.
Mm-hmm.
And this.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I guess I will take pot shot at the many small bats to the immediate failure.
Mm-hmm.
But I have consistently failed this turn. Over to Nulgrim.
Nulgrim.
I think I'll start out by firing a few shots at these bat boys.
Okay.
First shot
That'll
and
hit.
second shot.
All right, that takes out that swarm.
God, if I never fight another bat after this.
I think then he'll just stay there.
Okay. Bats. moves into melee range on Fergus. Moves into... Oh, no, hold on. I'll just do it like this. Melee range on Fergus. Melee range on Ivy. Melee range on technically the suit that Freya is wearing. So... first things first, on Fergus, we got 2 bites. 1 bite.
Hit.
So
Alright. Good.
4 piercing damage and Constitution saving throw.
Well, I'm about to fall in the pit. It's me, but for some reason I rolled as Ivy.
Yeah, no worries. So that fails. You are paralyzed for 1 minute. You can repeat the save at the end of each of your turn.
Yep.
That means that I'm pretty sure they get advantage on this next attack.
Yep.
I'll, of course, hit. 4 more piercing damage. Good news is you can't be double paralyzed. So go ahead and give yourself the little paralyzed icon there.
Yep. I was just deducting.
Yep. Good news is you're not falling into the pit. Paralyzed and just stops you in your tracks. It doesn't make you topple over or anything like that. So rules as written there.
See, I'm looking for the paralyzed one. Give me a second. For some reason, it's not showing up. There it is. Sorry, you still have the generic ones in there too. So
Yeah, I know. I need to do some cleaning, but yeah, paralyzed. Creature is incapacitated and can't move. And incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions. So
yep.
Now the one on Ivy. 11 will miss. And then the one on Freya's suit. 14 will not be able to pierce its stony hide.
It will
And
not.
yes, the suit is immune to petrification as well. So
I would hope
yeah,
that it could not be turned from stone to stone.
yeah, it is, or not. Yeah, it's immune to paralyzation. It is immune to petrification.
Time to
as
pick
well.
up the spell Stone to Flesh.
Yeah, it's immune to blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened, incapacitated, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, stunned, and unconscious because it is in fact a vehicle. Yeah, cars don't have change of hearts normally.
Yet that Hemi ain't scared.
You've displeased the machine spirit.
Or one wily Archmage's interpretation of the spell, Stone to Shit.
Rum.
All right. So technically, he can reach that with his pike.
Yep.
He's gonna stab a swarm of bats.
Yep.
Bat kebab.
Killing them and also dispersing them. That'll hit. And that'll take out that swarm.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? Because you can still move after you attack. This isn't Pathfinder.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't see them all the way down there. I couldn't see any of that.
Yep.
I was like,
Yep.
"Where's this giant bat?" He's gonna pull out his Ranger handbook and determine what that creature is.
Free action. Nature roll.
That's
a big
6.
bat.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's a big bat. He's going to stay over here on the ground since he can't really get anywhere useful. And that way it thematically makes more sense for them to pass.
All right. That's-
Tom looks at his book and goes, yes, a dragon.
Aye, that is definitely a dragon.
All right.
Dragon bat.
Baggin or a Daggett?
The dragon bat of the cavern.
Bat swarm. They can technically share space with Cool Bat, so that's not a problem. This one will get here, but that's a double move, so it can't attack Fergus. Let's see.
Oh, don't worry. They'll all get their chance next time.
Mm-hmm.
This one's gonna come here. So
Curse my hubris.
As
there's-
usual, Fergus
there's-
leading the charge for some reason.
Well, I'm the person who does a lot of the investigating, so
Mhm.
scouting ahead is
so
a dangerous
believe it or
job.
not, there will give you one bat swarm attack. 19 will hit. for 6 piercing damage. And then we get a few more bat swarms. All right. And now it is the Wyvern bat's turn.
This is getting a little batty.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
Has anyone ever seen Ferngully?
Yep.
Parts of it, yeah.
Just makes me think of Batty.
Ah, Betty.
Another great Robin Williams one.
Mm-hmm.
Bats, the natural enemy to dwarves, besides all of our other natural enemies.
Okay, so I am going to need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw, as it's using its hypersonic screech. I don't know why it rolled poison there. It doesn't do poison damage. That was a mistake. It should just only be doing the 31 thundering damage.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, no poison damage.
You said everybody?
Everybody, it's every target within 40 feet.
Well, Ivy
That's-
passed flying colors.
Yep, and it's just half the damage and no blinded for 1 round due to vertigo if you succeed.
Let me check something.
I believe you roll for your suit as well.
Oh, this. I roll both?
You roll both.
Okay.
Oof, 31, that's a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a very high roll.
Let me check something. Oh, so it's technically targeted both me and the suit?
It's an area effect attack.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
I'll
and
double check the rules of full cover, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I mean, it's hearing based, so
Yeah, and I would assume since she's able to hear us and has been responding
Yeah.
to us.
let's see.
Well, in that case, I'm going to Flash of Genius at least my one.
It says full cover. You cannot be directly targeted by attacks or spells. So I'm just applying like GM logic. I feel like a fireball would just hit the suit and not you, but this is hearing, so
But then again, then the suit can't hear.
I guess that's true. But then I just closed off literally all of thundering damage to do it. So I'm not gonna start that.
Okay.
It's
It messes
hypersonic.
with the circuitry.
Yeah.
Do we take the thundering and the poison?
No poison. I don't know why.
We can say it's like force from the vibrations. Or
Man,
Yeah,
if we
exactly.
took the poison too, I would just be dead.
No, I don't know why it included a poison there. It shouldn't be on there because it's not supposed to do poison damage. There's something on the sheet that I must have modified wrong. So ignore the poison. It's just the 31 thunder halved if you got over 15 on your save.
Okay, I'm gonna Flash of Genius the suits then as well. Oh my gosh. So that'll be 2 of my 4 flashes for this.
How
time.
you don't re-roll? I thought it's just adds.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It
I'm
adds
wrong.
4. So that would take your 11 to a 15 and you'd pass. So
Okay. So that would have been the 2 times. So I don't think inside of the suit would have passed though, because it's a 7 plus 4. So
Well, I mean, the 7 looks like it's from the battle suit, but you rolled an 11.
Oh,
lower. So you would be fine with the flash.
I would be fine. The suit would take the damage.
And you would take
Yeah,
half
and
the
only
damage.
use 1 flash because it only adds 4, and your 7 wouldn't pass the 15.
Yeah.
and so it's half damage on a success.
Yeah, I just keep forgetting how that works.
Yeah, it's no worries.
31 to the suit.
But that is going to be the bat's turn.
It's
Yeah.
a pretty big turn.
Floor boss, by the way. Ivy.
He needs to land.
Ivy's going to shoot at the one that's not adjacent to her next to Freya, because can't really shoot next to her. For 17 if 17 hits.
Yes, sorry, I was scrolled up. Yeah, that hits,
This one right
and
here.
that kills it outright.
Yep. And she can't go backwards, and she can't have people help her if she's not here. So, bonus action, disengage, and just kind of move up to this platform with her movement.
Yep. Fergus, it's going to be your entire turn, but you can give me another Constitution save to undo. Yep, you're no longer paralyzed.
But I am prone and blind.
You just blinded. Actually, no, you're not blind anymore because that was until the end of your next turn, so you're good. Oh, sorry, no, till the Wyvern Bat's next turn. Sorry,
I'm still blinded.
You're still blinded, yes. Also, I don't think you're actually prone.
Oh yeah, I remember we discussed this last time.
You're paralyzed, which is incapacitated, not unconscious. Unconscious knocks you prone.
Gotcha.
So you're still standing, so you're fine. All right, Freya. All right, are you gonna swing at that with your suit?
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at it
All right. Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
for 11.
Obliterates it.
Okay. Then going to continue. I don't know how far I can move up here. But
I don't know how it works with the IV on this platform because I wasn't, and it's not difficult terrain. But...
Yeah, you can move past each other on that platform, but Fergus is unfortunately in the exact middle part where it is difficult terrain.
okay.
Like this space, and where Ivy is are not considered difficult terrain, and you can move past each other. I tried to be as clear as I could with having the platforms actually line up to the grid. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Okay, yeah, sorry. Not referencing. Taskell. Freya, is that everything?
Yeah.
Alright. Taskell, your turn.
Yeah, so I don't need to see to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Yep.
Up to you on if I can have the hammer still target its target.
You can still target its target, but the roll will be at disadvantage.
Alright. Not that one. Disadvantage, might as well. 11 probably misses.
Just misses, yeah. It doesn't have the highest AC in the world, but it's higher than 11. And you can still move past Thrum here if you want.
Yeah, but I'm blinded because I didn't make the save.
Okay. Nulgrim.
Guess I'm moving in. 5, 10, 15,
Go save the day,
20,
Nolgrim.
25. Oh, that's a big guy.
Oh, you couldn't see him until now.
No, I couldn't.
That's the only thing I don't like about the dynamic lighting. I think we need to make a rule that when y'all, as DMs, work so hard to have like this dramatic creature, you need to let us all come up into the room and see it. Go back to our spots.
I was trying to do that by having you guys all come in the room, but Fergus moves so fast he would just be at the exit by the time you all filed in.
It's okay.
I was actually going to get there and wait for the rest of the people. I just wanted to give room for everyone to move because it's such cramped quarters. But
yeah,
I triggered the trap.
That's the entire idea of the boss fight. Is you're moving along these narrow platforms and you have to keep moving because the bats are coming. It's a thing. Anyway, Nulgrim, your turn.
All right. I am just within range, so I'm going to hit him with the grudge.
Okay.
Say, I know you pissed at least one dwarf off. I could tell. Yeah.
I just raised my hand. Yep.
So target that one, and let's see if we could take out some of these by hitting them with a shatter.
Okay.
Go here, so it avoids any of the
Careful.
Avoids Fergus and the bridge.
Yep. So yeah, I'm able to do it here and hit these guys without hitting a bridge.
Okay.
Also, that's got to be murder for bad ears.
Mm-hmm.
Con save, right?
Yes.
All right. So by that. That wasn't supposed to... Oh, it's set to always advantage, sorry. Advantage toggle, so it's just 10, so that fails.
Okay.
And then 2 bat swarms. I got a lot of sheets of magic here. Hold on.
Told you.
Oh, whoops! I rolled dexterity instead. What's the DC?
The DC is 15.
15. Okay, so even with a +3 to that 10, it would have failed anyway. And then 2 Goobots. 1, 2. Okay, so looks like everyone failed.
Except one of the swarms.
Oh yeah, one of the swarms succeeded. You're right. All right, so this swarm is dead. This Ghoulbat is dead. This Ghoulbat is dead. And this guy takes 22 points of damage.
This guy actually takes 3 more because of the grudge.
Right.
And half on a fail. Or half on a success.
It failed.
Well, I mean, if...
for the surviving swarm.
Yeah, the survivor one took half damage. I already got that. It
Alright.
didn't instantly die, so I didn't say anything about it.
Okay. That looks a little better. And that would be my full turn.
All right. There are no Ghoulbats. So, before you do anything, could you go to the handout of the Butcher's Cleaver for me?
Oh.
Yeah, could you take a look at that?
Where is it?
I'm so glad
Magical
I gave
item,
that to him.
Tac 2.
It had to be Thrum. It had to be Thrum. I was holding back laughter the entire time. So you need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wait. But I hadn't gotten. I did get damaged by.
You did get damaged by its screech. Yes.
The creature nearest to you being even an ally.
Yep, even an ally. It's a curse. You're full on frenzied.
Oh God.
If you fail your wisdom saving throw, if you succeed, then you don't go berserk.
Okay.
This time,
for one
Wisdom
round
save.
anyway.
it's a wisdom save. Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
Fail.
goodbye, everybody.
Soup.
Oh, it's even a super weak save of his. That's good.
Yep. It. So you're you just go in berserk, Thrum. Now,
Here goes
Make
killing our
extra
cleric.
attacks as part of the attack action.
Yeah, it doesn't say that you have to use all your combat dice and enlarge and all the gunk that you do. So I think it's just normal direct attacks with the cleaver.
Oh, it says if I have extra attacks, I continue to go make those extra attacks after I fell the nearest creature to me.
Yeah, after you kill them, yes.
Oh God.
But you only use the cleaver, not your attacks, not your grapples, anything. Only the cleaver.
Only the cleaver.
Only the cleaver.
Leave it to Cleaver.
So you have to attack a blind. You have
I get
disadvantage.
advantage, don't I?
No, you have disadvantage because you're also blind. So you
Why am I
it's a
blind?
because you failed the roll
No,
against
I
the.
passed it.
Oh no, yeah, never mind. Yeah, you get advantage on this attack roll.
Oh, can
2
I-
attack rolls, actually.
I'm
That's
sorry.
right.
But here it comes. Damn it, Taskell!
Double nat 20s coming up.
Yeah, just a
Why are you bubbling
supernatural
around back there?
bloodlust overcomes
Yep,
Thrum.
there's one.
That's nat 20.
Oh
You know
my
what? I think
God.
Go ahead
I
and
think
do
you should
this
become
damage.
big.
No, per the wording of the cursed item, he just has to attack with that one directly. He doesn't have to try to kill people with all of his available ability.
It
So
didn't-
that's 9 slashing damage against Taskell.
yeah, but it didn't do the crit.
Yeah,
it's the plus
Yeah,
2.
it did. +2.
It doesn't add the modifier. It just adds
Yeah,
another
just-
die.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
sorry. And here we go again.
There we go. I told you. Called it.
Jesus.
Double nat 20s.
Oh
So-
man, I'm glad I made this a hand axe instead of a great sword.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
I definitely know how to call him.
It's
You got-
really too bad I'm not raging enlarged. And wait,
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do all your things.
I probably would have preferred large because that probably means you have just teetered over the edge there, give the narrow ravine.
yeah, you could push me over.
Yeah, you. No.
Damn it, Daskel! Everybody, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
But
it's
not
just
one
like
of those bats would have survived either.
He's just bumbling crazy
yeah.
right now.
because it's like a super
holding the cleaver.
bust. Okay, so that bat swarm moves into range there. This one moves into range there. This one is going to move around here to get at Freya, and that one will stay next to Fergus. So first up, bat swarm against Thrum. This.
Something missed, yes.
Bat swarm against Nulgrim.
Oh god, it's also the worst because Thrum has like the
Hit.
lowest AC of the party.
That's true. Y'all could kill him pretty quick.
3 piercing damage against Nulgrim.
Okay.
Now a bat swarm attack against Freya's battlesuit. 21. That will hit for a measly 5 points of damage.
And luckily, I think this one has half HP from me. Because I think that was the one that was in the shatter, wasn't
Oh
it?
no, sorry. Yeah, actually, I got that wrong. The one that attacked the battlesuit was the one with half health. So let me re-roll that. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, still hits. 2 points of damage instead. So heal back 3 before I deducted Michael. Now the full health one attacks Fergus. But not miss.
Don't worry. His papa's coming up next.
The Wyvern bat is going to attack the largest, most present threat, which would be the giant stone dwarf. Because it's an animal. That's logical. It makes 1 bite attack and 1 with its claws. So bite, miss, claws, it. 8 slashing damage. Rolled pretty low there. And that's its turn. Ivy.
Clear and present danger. Probably going to fire on that thing.
Oh yeah, and anyone who's blinded is no longer blinded.
Cool. I'll say she does the thing where she sacrifices her movement bonus. Because what else is she going to do with it, move?
I mean, run past you or something like that.
But I'm in a spot where she can't run past me.
She might be able to jump it.
With her athletics, please.
Well, no, technically there's a certain distance you can jump where, depending on your strength, or you don't need to roll. But that'll hit either way.
14. That'll be her turn.
All right. Fergus.
So I know bat swarms and stuff can share your space. Can you also move through their space?
Yes, you can. They just get an AOO when you leave them. So you can.
I am going to take a disengage action.
Totally fair. Then you can move right through them.
Yep. And I'm just going to move over to here.
Mm-hmm.
Because might as well get further away from the manic destruction that's over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will shoot at the big one.
Gotcha. Oh, there. That'll definitely hit.
For 13 points of damage.
Chipping away.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Freya.
Going to cast Rending Smite.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do you still have that? Was that a artificer spell, or was that one of the ones?
it
from
was,
the
but it is also a spell on.
nice. Because I also believe you got Magic Missile, which is a really nice one to get with your new subclass.
Oh god, we do have magic missile. We could have attacked the darkness.
That 20 definitely hits, though.
And then it'll do 9, and then let me get the Branding Smite damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plus the 7 on the biggin.
Nice.
Doesn't branding also do something else?
It lights them up, but
Yeah.
like technically the bat would be emitting light now, but
Does it say how much light? Because I can just added that for fun.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'll just give it 5 feet of bright light because I feel like
5 foot radius.
5 foot radius. Golden yellow.
All right.
There we go.
That is a majestic bat.
Yep. As just glowing dwarven runes play over it, and it screeches in pain. Taskell, Thrum's
Speaking of
just
screeching in pain,
turned on you.
Throw him, what the You
Oh, it's just bats
lunkhead.
The bats, aren't they driving you crazy?
I'm gonna back away from him and cast higher level cure wounds, because ow.
Yep. Fun fact about the curse of that cleaver is that it does not specify he has to take attacks of opportunity if he does not want to. So you can move away from him.
Nothing better to do with fourth
He's
level
acting
spell
like
slot.
nothing wrong.
Yep.
oh god, this is the worst spot for him to go to Berserk too, because you have to be out of 60 feet away from him.
Mm-hmm.
And how are we gonna get to that? We're fucking this fucking funny. And we'll just have to kill him. We knew we were gonna turn on him eventually. I thought it was gonna be after we found Dammerhall and he wanted to rule it for himself.
Yeah, boy.
Well, if we kill him now, who's going to be our backup food?
Did you still want to attack with your spiritual weapon?
Yep. If you'll let me.
Yep, I'll let you.
It's going to look weird if we
that
eat
will
him
miss,
now.
And I can't take a turn off the
Oh,
fog of war. So
Yeah, let me see. Just set it to 7, right?
yeah.
Done. I got you. Nulgrim.
Alright. Don't have time for you little bastards, and cast Armor of Agathis on himself. I've cast 5th level.
Okay.
And then
Oh but damn, that armor's gonna hurt.
I'm gonna catch up with the others.
Okay. Hey, well, they don't know.
Mhm.
16.
That'll miss.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. At the end of this turn,
Wait, I can only move there. Taking. Because that's 20, and I would
This
take
is not
5
difficult.
to get here.
This isn't difficult terrain right here.
Okay, so I can move here as the full 25.
He said the platforms weren't difficult terrain.
Okay.
So.
correct. All right. Thrum, you have to attack the closest available target, which in this case is the bat swarm.
Yes. Taskell, you go help the others. I've got these bastards.
You are still like,
No,
what
I
the
don't have
shit
damage.
is with this axe? I mean, it's a 14, which will hit anyway. It's not a crit, so you can click it. But why are you rolling so many 20s? So
Technically, those are 2 attacks.
Because I'm cursed, man.
Yeah, you're still berserk, by the way, but you're just going after the other one. It's like a supernatural blood frenzy of you just screaming unintelligently.
All right, so 8 damage, and then he'd roll again.
That will miss.
Okay.
Bat swarm time. This one will continue to pursue. Actually, it'll be more like here. Nulgrim. That one will stay on Thrum. This one will stay on Fergus. Let's see. Takes their movement to get there. There. And that's everything. All right, so Bat Swarm on Thrum. 18.
Yes.
2 piercing damage.
Yep.
Okay, and then Bat Swarm on Nulgrim. Miss.
Yep.
Bat Swarm on Freya. Miss. And then 2 Bat Swarms on Fergus. 1.
I will use my reaction to dodge some of that,
Okay.
which will definitely make it miss.
Because it was equaling your AC, if I remember correctly. So
Yeah, it was.
Second
I
one.
just needed a 1. That one will miss.
Awesome. And that's that turn. The Wyvern will. Okay. It's going to claw at Freya, and it is going to then try to bite Ivy because its bite has got a 10-foot reach because it's neck. So
Lynx.
claw, bite. No. Turns out the most dangerous thing in this encounter is Thrum.
As is tradition.
All right, Ivy.
Let's see. She wouldn't like that, but there's nowhere she can really run far enough to get away from that thing's bite. So probably just going to repeat the last one.
Stays over there.
That'll hit.
For 13 points of damage.
Not looking so good. All right, Fergus.
Okay, first off, bonus action, second wind.
Biggie.
D10 plus 4, so I get 13 points back. Action, gonna fire at the bitch.
Big one.
Yep,
Gotcha.
big old bitch. I will roll a superiority die to try to get that a hit.
Okay.
14.
That'll make a hit.
And then action surge to attack it again.
Who it is very not good.
Just like as he's like, fuck your mother.
As he's sending ethereal arrows into it.
Yep.
And then Freya. What you want to do, Michael?
Second dose of branding smite into this one.
Nice. Roll
So-
it. That'll hit. Roll damage.
The axe does 10 slashing,
Okay.
and the branding smite does
11, damn.
11.
21 damage. Please describe to me how you massacre this wyvern bat.
So as it, who attacked it? So I imagine it's dodging these arrows you were firing at it, right, Fergus?
I picture I like nail it in the wing a couple times to like offset it.
Yeah, and then the mech suit manages to, because of its acute, senses that I bought with my structure points. It's able to grab it and I guess slam it against the wall, and you just see it slide off and down into the trench.
Yep. It just falls into the darkness, not even screeching, as it's just that super dead. Awesome.
As we just see this light go down in the hole.
Yep, pretty much.
That is the question. Do we see anything as it's falling with it emitting the light? Like, do we see a ground?
A lot of bats. Thousands, if not millions of bats.
You all press on. I'll stay here and keep these bats.
Now, for the record, for the audience at home, to the rest of you hearing, Thrum is just going as he thinks he's saying that because he is still cursed berserked.
Well, either way, that is my turn.
You
Something
didn't
tells
want
me
to
we're
move.
gonna have to kill Thrum.
I'm sorry.
He could keep
just
missing
leave him
that
to
bat
fight the
swarm for a
bats.
half hour.
But the question is, Taskel's gonna be left behind with him.
Oh, either way. I guess that's in your turn. So Taskel.
Yeah.
Tasco, quick run into the room back here, so that way you could reenact The Shining.
No, technically, if Taskel moves far enough away, then the closest thing would be the next bat swarm, and then
Is
Right.
anything within 60 feet that he can see?
Mhm.
Or hear?
just
Man.
sets.
So if y'all just keep on moving down the line and he stays here and enough bats attack, he'll be fine. You'll be
Not
fine.
quite the barbarian off button it was in 3rd/Pathfinder, but I do, for whatever reason, have calm emotions set.
I would effectively, since it specifically says he goes berserk, I would let that potentially counteract the curse until he gets damaged again. Or I guess it's actually a concentration spell, isn't it?
Up to a minute, yeah.
I also
Yeah.
have my flute that can do it as well.
So if you maintain the concentration on calm emotions on Thrum, that would stop the curse from happening. I would let that, because that just seems like a clever application of spells. Also, because then what else are you using calm emotions for?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's something you want to do, if that's a spell you have prepared.
Yeah, he does get a charisma saving throw if the rage would make him take it.
I would say it would, because you're kind of countering the curse.
Mm.
I don't know. But I know Thrum isn't proficient in charisma saving throws.
Yeah. That is his lowest stat.
So
At a 12.
give it a whirl, Thrum. Charisma save.
Oh god, what's the DC?
15.
Yep, he passes. You better run.
Not on me. I give you guys every
Oh,
opportunity.
yeah. 10, 20. That, unfortunately, is as far as I can get, having made the action.
Yep.
Bonus action, now that I can see it again, and it has new targets.
Well, he's run that. I will say, you did give us many shots and many opportunities, but it seems Thrum grabbed Mom Spaghetti, so we're in a little danger.
11
Alright.
probably won't hit the swarm.
Let me see. Yeah, just one shy.
Oh well. Commence the dying.
Nolgrim.
He'll take a swing at this one with a green flame blade.
Okay.
Or pick
What, I
attack.
thought it was just a magic axe. How was I supposed to know? It was just called the Murderous Massacre.
The
Hatchet.
Butcher's Cleaver.
And 1 additional fire damage on top of it.
You know, I remember picking it up and thinking back, like, man, this is going to be cursed. I can't wait.
I had to throw one at you guys eventually.
Yeah, we're in the Underdark. If it's not a cursed weapon, it's just not realistic.
All right. So that swarm is still up. That your turn? Nolgrim?
Yeah, I can't really. I'm not going to even try to squeeze past the mech on the bridge.
Yep, that's fair.
So, yeah, I'll just hunker there.
All right. Ghoul bats. This one. Okay, hold on.
It's just a Pokemon.
Yes, it is. Okay, so
Wait, can I artifice myself a Pokeball to capture and utilize these ghoul bats?
I was going to say, these are Zubats. This was a Golbat. That big one is Crobat.
all right, and then this one here. All right, so none of these ones near Fergus. They have this dash to double move to get there, but there is going to be one that will go after Thrum.
It makes sense. I mean, he's swinging his cleaver around as it approaches.
But it'll miss.
And
All
the
right.
more targets Thrum has, and the more targets y'all
Yes.
leave him with, the better.
Yes, because this is, I leave you to your discretion, Cope, what you feel is fair. Because the rules, as written of the curse, you just have to act a close target. So currently you have 3 targets that are equidistant. So you can either out of character choose an enemy, and I won't have a problem with that, or you can roll 1d3 and pick.
Although
The way
technically,
you've
the
got it
swarm of
written, it
bats.
says random, so I think I ought to roll 1d3.
All right.
You
Although
two both did
technically, the
attack
swarm
him,
of
though.
bats is more than one bat.
Yeah, so taking it that way, he's going to keep swinging at the swarm.
Okay, that's fair. As
That
I said,
makes
I wouldn't have an issue either way.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Will not destroy it. It'll hit. That takes it out.
And then bonus action, he can punch. No, he won't do that.
No. All right. That swarms. So we got 2 half-health ones, 1 on Nilgrim, 1 on Freya. And we got 3 full-health ones on Fergus. So, Nilgrim missed. Oh, that was supposed to be a half-health, but it's a natural 1. Freya, that'll hit for a nice 1 point of damage. And now Fergus. 1, miss. 2, hit.
Yep, gonna do the thing.
And then miss. I'll just remove the Wyvern bat from the turn order. And then 1 moment. You guys get a few more customers. I did describe there as being like millions of bats down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's why I started progressing.
The purge has begun.
The rest of us leave the room. Thrum still triggering the spawner.
I think that's the only thing you can do is if y'all get out of the room and he can just fight bats.
I mean, he's already a werebat in the making anyway.
Just you leave the session and it's just Cope and I in the call for another 5 hours, and we come back next session. So Thrum is level 18.
Well, as soon as y'all are far away, I can go large, and then... Oh, wait. Taskell will get away.
It is Ivy's turn.
He flexes his muscle and teleports to Dammerhall.
I don't think you have the conscious mind to apply battle tactics, though, Thrum. Because remember, you're in a frenzied berserk state. You're not, like, thinking rationally. But it is Ivy's turn.
She will attack this one here.
Okay.
Just a normal attack. It won't be a sneak attack or anything, but...
Yep. I do believe that hits. Yes!
9 points of damage.
Nearly kills it, but does not kill it.
Okay, so... 10. And she's doing the disengage as her bonus, so...
Yep. Can
she be right here against the wall on this platform?
Yeah, I'll allow it. She's a small creature.
Yeah. And that'll be her turn.
All right. Fergus.
Okay, I am going to disengage. Moving down to here. I'm going to then aim at this one here and fire upon it.
Oh, yeah. This will probably kill it. Yes, very dead.
28 points of damage.
Yeah, super dead. Way more than it was necessary.
You know, no kill like overkill.
Oh, yeah. For certain, sure.
And, yep, that was my turn because bonus to disengage, action to attack. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Freya.
All right, continuing to move down without disengaging, and then going to hit this one with just my regular weapon attack.
Which one are you attacking, the swarm or the ghoul bat?
The swarm.
Swarm. Yep, that'll hit.
For 14.
And you just cleave and disperse them as with one axe stroke.
Fly swatter.
Mm-hmm. Just use the flat of the axe and just plow through them.
Who knew those air wind current holes would be good for this?
And that's your turn?
Yep.
All right. Taskell.
Yep, keeping the move going. I'll take a quick swing at the bats. So I continue to be useless this match. Bonus action to move that south to attack the ghoul bat. Well, at least I'm consistent.
Hey, if it makes you feeling better, buddy, your cure wounds on yourself worked great.
Oh yeah. But I think
Hey, I almost
but
pulled
like
up the rum
two
this
attacks
fight.
have been 9 this combat.
Nulgrim.
Another round of green flame bait on this guy.
Okay.
That's probably a miss.
9. All right.
We've got a streak going, guys.
Mm-hmm.
2 bats. 1 on Thrum, 1 on Freya. So Thrum, 17. So 6 damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god, please paralyze him.
That would actually make it a lot easier.
Yep.
He is paralyzed for 1 minute or until he succeeds it on his in his sequential turns. And now on Freya, that'll miss. So Thrum, you are paralyzed
All right. Does he get another save for his?
at the end of your turn. Yes, so you can give it another one.
Here we go.
And you're no longer paralyzed.
Oh god, there's no stopping him now.
I mean, I did just say I wanted him paralyzed. I didn't want him to stay.
Because this guy keeps biting me, it'll be all right.
A brief
By
second
the way,
of angry modem noises instead of swearing in Dwarven.
I think you had forgotten to attack with this school bat here, didn't you?
Oh, this one here? No, that attacked Freya. It just missed.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I like
I
to
caught
think
I misheard that.
I like to think Taskill is just trying to hack his way through these bats so he can put more distance between him and Thrum.
All right, bat swarm time. So we'll get 1. Oh, and actually, this one will move here. And then this one will move onto there. So here we go. Swarm on Thrum. Attack. I said attack. Miss. Swarm on Nulgrim, which is already almost dead. Miss. Swarm on there's 2 of them. Hit. 7 piercing. And then miss. Swarm on Ivy. Hit. 2 piercing. Swarm on Fergus. Miss. Also, I don't think a single one of these has managed to actually hit Nulgrim despite wanting to be hit.
Right.
All right. Ivy.
Making a disengage action.
Mm-hmm.
So she can get to, let's see, this would be 15, 25. As I'm just like waving at her, like, let's go, these bats aren't going to stop. And she's going to fire at the one that could possibly paralyze things.
Yep. Very fair.
And miss.
Fergus.
I just like yell over at Nulgrim, like, I'm starting to think we should have gone through and teleported behind the door and just dealt with it.
This is taking a lot longer. It feels like it's just been drawn out. These fucking flying rats.
Listen, I try, guys. I really try.
I love it.
This is just banter.
Mhm.
So
I
I'm
know.
going to attack this one.
Mhm.
Let's see. Hornbow, normal, 12.
Down hit.
For 19 points of damage.
Super dead.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to give advantage to Freya. Be like, Freya, aim for the one south of you. We need to get moving. And give her advantage on the attack if she chooses to take it against that one.
Yep.
And will provoke when I'm heading this way.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit.
6 piercing damage. Little bites. Man, you should probably be running out of arrows by now.
I've been deducting them.
Mhm.
Whenever we rest, I replenish them from the bag of holding. I just don't feel like I need to say that out loud every time.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I have been adjusting them on the bag of holding for when I take them out.
All right.
All right. And remember, guys, you can move through swarms as well.
So advantage on this one south of me?
Oh, yeah, super hit.
I'll just roll once again. Yeah, that's definitely not a critical success that I was looking for. But
Nope. Did I not set your sheet there to be advantage toggle?
no, it's not set to let me do the advantage.
Yeah, I have mine set to the query one where when you click it, that window pops up whether you want it to be advantage or not.
Yeah, if you look at Michael at the top above the suit's name, which I just put to be determined, it says advantage, normal, or disadvantage. You can click on advantage or.
Oh, okay. Okay,
yeah.
got it.
I could set it to query if you'd prefer, but I like it that way. That's just me.
Well, either way, that does 12 slashing to that swarm.
Yeah, it's below half health now.
Alright, and then I'll just keep moving down then.
Okay.
So
I'll just move these out of the way because, like, technically they're in your space, but you just become so problematic otherwise. So
I think that's where I'm going to be because otherwise I'd take an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Mhm.
At least your suit's beefy. Because now
So
with yeah, go ahead.
This square is not difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, the one that Nilgrim is on is not, and you can move past him there.
Yep, so 10, 15, 25. And you know what? Blender go fucking burr.
Okay, what? Real quick though,
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's why I
12.
moved first.
that'll miss anyway. Yes.
Yeah, clerics are broken when it comes to the spells because they have some crazy damage.
I mean, that's how it got you last time. Remember when you guys fought two clerics that are both
Mhm.
doing spiritual
Oh, yeah.
warriors? All right, and they will roll on their turn. I remember
Yep.
this thing. I'm getting it. All right, Nulgrim.
I'll take a swing at this one.
Okay.
Another one with green flame blade.
Okay. That'll hit.
It's an additional 1 fire damage.
It's literally got 1 hit point.
There we go. Almost.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. Ghoul Bat. It's going to bite Thrum because there's only the one. 14.
That meets it.
6 piercing damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
I always forget how low AC Thrum is.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, barbarians aren't known for their high AC.
So you are paralyzed again. Thrum, go ahead and give me another one to see if you undo it at the end of your turn.
Oh yeah, it's back to back every day.
Yep.
Goddamn stun lock.
Okay, so
It's just foam coming out of his mouth at this point.
advantage bat swarm against Thrum. That'll hit. 5 piercing damage.
And the rest of them, I think, have to make rolls except for the one next to Ivy before they.
Yes, they do. Well, this one just automatically dies because it's got 1 hit point, so it's impossible for it to live. And then the rest of them, it's a Wisdom or Constitution.
I think wisdom.
Okay.
Triple check.
And I'm
Yep, wisdom save.
All right.
DC 15.
I'll roll these at advantage, but only do it twice for the 4 swarms. 1, 2. All right, so 2 of them succeed and 2 of them fail.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine
in
the
all-
middle two fail. wouldn't
Yeah,
they?
the middle 2 fail. I was going to do it top down. So go ahead and roll your damage there, because they
Yeah,
still take half,
17.
even on a. Oh, okay. So let's see, half of 17 is
8, because round down.
Yeah. All right. So this one, which is one of the middle ones, dies. This one is nearly dead. This one takes a bit of damage. This one takes a bit of damage. So this one, even at difficult terrain, they can get in range of Nulgrim. The other ones here will stay on their current target. I already rolled the one on Thrum. So here we go. Nulgrim.
Mhm.
That's
This
a
is that
miss.
one. Stay on target.
2 half damage ones against Freya. I believe that hits the battle suit, the 3 piercing, and then a miss. And then 1 on Ivy, which is above half health. Miss. You're lucky the things don't hit very often.
Right.
All right,
There's a lot of them.
Ivy.
She's going to shoot at this one up here.
Mhm.
Also, I'm just assuming that these arrows aren't going to be retrievable because we're firing literally into
Yeah,
bats.
no, they're goners.
Okay, so normal roll 10. I imagine I'll miss.
That will be miss. They're AC 12.
Yep, she will disengage. So 10, 25 to here.
Hmm.
That'll be your turn.
All right, Fergus.
Fergus is going to aim at the one on the top over here to where Freya is.
Hmm.
Fire a shot.
Yes.
And I'm going to use my last superiority die
Okay. That'll make it hit.
for 18.
Very good.
Trying to clear the way. And then that'll be to here for 20 feet. I will bonus action dash so I can move this, and this. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Freya.
All right, Stompy Stompy.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna end up over here and attacking the one. Oh, I didn't move Freya. All right, and I'm attacking the one above me.
Yep. Do it.
Do it.
That'll miss.
Ah, really?
It's a new suit. You're getting used to it. All right. Taskell.
Mhm. Moving on up.
To the side.
Yep. Actually, I think I'll task will take a dodge action and then bonus action the weapon up.
Yeah, makes sense. That
Finally.
will hit.
12.
Be sizable damage. I don't think even on a successful roll it can survive your spiritual weapon or your spiritual warriors.
Minimum damage is 3, and if it saves, it'd be 1. But
Well, then we can see because it's got 2 hit points.
I mean, you have rolled a 3 before on that thing.
Mhm.
Nulgrim.
Nulgrim's going to first make his way down here.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that'll provoke.
So, well, just as you were hoping it would.
Yep.
Hey, finally.
And they take 25 cold damage.
Yeah, they're super dead.
Yeah.
I know the drill.
And then Nulgrim will fire a pair of Eldritch Blasts at this guy.
Which guy?
The Ghoul
The
Bat.
ghoul.
Oh, the ghoul bat. The one
Yeah.
that's keeping Thrum in check. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. That'll hit. Go ahead and do the
Let's
second one.
see. If he starts chasing us
That
through
kills it.
here,
All right.
we
And
can
then
lead his berserk ass into the dogs.
10, 15, and Lars movement here.
Okay. No more ghoul bat. Thrum, give me another roll to see if you can escape the paralysis. Analysis paralysis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're out of it.
That's the end of his turn, though.
Yeah, end of his turn. You
Yep.
can't do anything more. Swarm of bats.
If anything, that bat's been helping us.
4 piercing damage, Thrum.
Yep.
All right, then we got a disadvantaged one. Oh, wait, sorry. Yes, we are doing your spiritual weapon damage first, so this one is dead.
Wait, wrong one then.
Thrum still gets hit, but
Yeah.
and now the wisdom saving throw for the last one there. It's a fat failure, so that significantly weakens it.
Well, that 10 was the wrong thing I clicked.
Oh.
16 still kills the one, probably. Still doesn't
Almost.
quite kill the other.
Almost kills the other one, puts it below half at least. So this will be against Freya. This.
Yeah, is Thrum okay over there?
Probably not.
He'll be fine.
I got it bad.
Just the sound of this battle. We got the scream of the giant bat at the start. Now we've got thousands and thousands of little bat wings. One dwarf raging, one dwarf singing. Whatever noise the spiritual guardians actually make as they glide around killing shit. And the mechs stomping.
Yep. Which one are you targeting with that?
Probably the only
That was
one.
the one next to Freya.
Yeah, super dead. Yeah, it's quite a cacophony that you guys are making.
Mm-hmm. I decided long ago that his focus for this was singing a dwarven war song.
Yeah, checks out. Fergus, like you're all just leaving Thrum to his own devices.
More
Fergus,
getting a safe
Fergus barely
distance.
knows that he's doing that.
Mm.
I'm gonna fire at that one that just popped up north of me.
Yep. That'll hit.
Not with the sneak, it's just 10 piercing damage.
Still, it's a good chunk of its health.
And let's see, so that'll be 20 feet to here, 25, and bonus action I'll get to here.
Freya.
Well, as long as Thrum's alright.
Oh, there's definitely been words of something's wrong with him. Move. Bastard, cut me twice.
Cannot hear you.
I think he's glitching.
I knew he was close to snapping. I fucking called it.
And that is my turn.
Go Fear just took a party member to be as big as he could be.
Taskell.
Freya does everything he could do but better.
Oh, he's coming for you next.
Yep.
Yeah, first I was able to do his gathering and hunting. Now Freya can get as big as he can. He's just got nothing left in this world.
It's up 7 wives coming after him.
Oh,
That means Thrum is Snow White.
He'll fire a round of Eldritch Blast at the one closest to Thrum. No. We'll do the one back here.
you don't know the conditions of the curse.
No, that's true. All right.
Yeah, but you don't want to accidentally hit Thrum.
I was just thinking more because Thrum could reach these, but these are
Yeah, he could.
Out of his reach.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
fair.
first shot and then second shot.
Both hit, and that is a total of. I'll just do this. Nope, it's still up.
18.
Yeah, still up. At your turn.
He'll start moving down. No, he'll stay there and keep an eye on Thrum.
Okay,
Dude, go.
Thrum.
Yeah, he might shift a little bit just to get on
Get
stable
off
ground.
of difficult terrain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thrum is going to. Does he have enough wherewithal to start raging?
Okay, this is how I'll tell you. you can start raging if you want to, but you won't be able to turn it off if you start targeting allies. I'll have you know.
Yeah, it just helps him stay alive.
That's fine. I'll let you do that. I'm just letting you know that then you have to use it against allies.
Yeah, all it does against allies is adds 2 damage.
Yeah.
If it comes to that, they're gonna have to kill him.
Or just
But if
down
he's
to
over
doing
here
death
standing
saving.
on his own, it halves
Yeah.
all the damage he
Yeah,
takes.
yeah. I'm saying yes. Go ahead.
I'm reasoning. Alright. Butcher's Cleaver.
Run!
Yes.
Wait.
Butcher's
Second
Cleaver again. Yes.
Just
Oh,
the thrum turn.
That'll hit. 13. That kills over
Tasmanian
half the
devil
swarm.
tornado.
and he yells to Nogrum.
Habatasha.
I think he's having an aneurysm.
I like that you specified who it was to.
I'm starting to see my father in this family, and I don't like it.
I was glad I'm out of the range of his spittle.
Swarm. So we got 2 half health fast swarms on Thrum. 1.
Yep.
That's still
that.
1. Minimum 1, even on
Okay.
resistance. And then a miss.
Alright.
Okay.
Y'all got plenty of time to get away.
At the end of this turn, there is a whoosh of air.
No, that's not.
Don't worry. It's not another big one. It's just some of these guys.
They're
But
arguably worse with their fucking dust kick up.
I will let you guys know this because of logic. They can't do the dust kick up if they're literally in open air. By definition, there's no dust to move.
That makes sense.
So initiative of 11. So descending. We
And
are
then they start farting out dust using their other ability.
Burgess and Ivy.
Batman used sand attack, but there was no sand.
Fergus.
Well then. I am going to, because I know how much these things piss me off, is bonus action Hunter's Mark this one.
Yep. Also, you guys say they're arguably worse than a Wyvern Bat when the Wyvern Bat did freaking like 30 points of damage in one go.
I just don't like the dust thing.
No, I understand. That's
And
why
I
it's a good
will
attack.
shoot my shot.
That'll hit.
Man, one more and I could have got a natural 20.
Mhm.
But that'll be 18 points of damage.
Bad day for him.
And then I can move 15. I can get up to here then with my movement.
Yep. Ivy.
Ivy is going to she's in quite a pickle. If she goes up, she's provoking, like, risking attacks from everybody. So I think she'll just probably fire at this one.
Okay.
And then stay put. She's going to use her advantage to, or her action and bonus to stay there and advantage it.
Gotcha. Ooh, nice. That'll definitely take out the swarm.
Yeah. But she will stay put there because don't want to get into the big bats.
Yep.
And that'll
Freya.
be her turn.
You guys have killed a lot of bat swarms, just have to say.
To
Don't worry,
shred.
I'll give you at least one floor before more bat swarms show up.
It's okay. I see what's ahead of us, and we're probably just going to go right into another fight right now. I don't see any creatures, FYI. I just see a room, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look like a good room.
Since I moved from here, it isn't difficult terrain, can I move to here? Or would it?
Yep. You can move it there.
Okay, cool.
Also, I think your suit's got 30 feet of movement, which is faster than your base speed.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit this bat swarm next
Okay.
step
That'll hit.
for 13.
Nice healthy mount. Over half of its health in one go. All right. Taskell.
5, 10, 20. Crossbow.
Who are you targeting?
This south one.
Gotcha. That'll definitely hit. 9. Still up, but very badly wounded. Just swooped in here ready for the fight and is getting the shit shot out of it.
Shot in the chest, shot in the other side of the chest, and then hammer timed almost.
Jeez, that'll miss.
Well, yeah. Yeah, not much left on that, but hey.
Elgrim.
We'll fire a shot at this one.
Okay.
What's the start icon on this one representing?
That's his hunter's mark.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll target this one with the Eldritch Blast.
Yep. That'll miss. That'll hit. For 14 damage. Anything else?
No, I think he'll hold there.
Okey-dokey.
Actually, no, he'll move a bit. Yeah, that'll do.
Alright, still no ghoul bat. Thrum.
Alright. Can he go large?
He said if you want several times.
Yeah.
Alright.
The only thing is that you're bloodthirsty at the moment.
Yep.
All of the blood.
All of the blood.
Does he have reach when he's that large?
Yeah.
Okay. Give you a few more options then.
I mean, he has to attack the closest one, so it has to be one of the 2 swarms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even if there's another one in within reach.
Yeah.
Miss. If you're which one of the bat swarms are you targeting? Because that will hit.
Same one. He's still
Okay.
been swinging at the whole time. Although it says if there are 2 opponents within the same reach that he does random attacks.
I'm not gonna. I mean, roll your damage. It's highly likely that you could kill either of them in one hit. So I'm not. Yeah, it's a pick which one to die. It's not. I'm not gonna.
Gotcha.
This is the whole deal. Listen, die rolling is not necessary if the outcome is kind of the same either way.
Yep.
All right. So now it's the Bosun's turn. This north one was going to go for Thrum, but then he just turned into a giant frothing rock person. And he's like, you know what? New plan. He's going to go for Fergus. This one is going to swoop down after Nulgrim. This one sees the giant floating area of spiritual dwarven warriors surrounded by song. Goes, you know what? That's probably not a smart idea. And it's going to go for Nulgrim. So let's see. 2 attacks. So it is going. First one is going to double claw Nulgrim. This is the weakened one. So claw.
Miss.
Oh, okay. Claw.
Hit.
9 slashing.
All right. He takes 25 cold.
Okay, so he dies. The other one is going to also double claw. So claw.
Miss.
Claw.
Hit.
Okay, it chooses to forego its damage to instead grapple you. Let's see. It was there, so it probably used. Yeah. So hold on. Okay, cool. So it can still move 10 feet with you grappled. So you are now dangling over the pit.
Well, as a note, if a creature hits you with a melee attack, would that qualify as a melee attack?
He touches you, so
See, this is the weird part because Armor of Akathis lasts until you run out of temporary hit points.
Mhm.
But grappling doesn't do damage. So does that mean you just automatically murder everything that grapples you?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's however you want to roll a melee attack.
Also,
If
I
this
typed
is-
in Armor of Agathis and grapple, and it's the first thing that comes up.
also,
It does say it's a special melee attack for grappling.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess you just insta-kill it.
I was going to say, I know in 3rd edition you get a roll to break free if it was going to drag you into dangerous.
Yeah, he would on his turn, but I was just gonna say was that okay? So this is how we're gonna do it, Loki. Is that you probably will just insta kill it, but I'm gonna roll its claw attack, and you will deduce that from your temporary hit points anyway.
Fine with that.
Otherwise, literally every single octopus or grappling creature for the rest of the campaign will just be murdered by you jumping into its mouth, and that does not feel fair.
I know. Like I said, I was leaving it up to your ruling, however you
Yeah.
want to judge it.
Well, still 2 claw attacks on Fergus though.
Yep.
Claw.
It's like I will use my last superiority die.
Yep.
I keep rolling 8s on those.
Yes, you do.
I mean, all I needed was a 1, so.
All right, Bat Swarm
Yeah.
on Drum.
Yeah.
Yep.
1 point of damage. Bat Swarm on Ivy.
And
Nothing
we'll,
Oh yeah, yeah. That. Let me see, because Wisdom saving throw. Okay, so it takes 8, so it's down to 1 hit point.
So.
so it's still half or less, which is what you rolled, but
So she still survives, so.
Turn. This one comes up there. All right, Fergus.
Bonus action to disengage.
Hmm.
10, 15. I'm going to bonus action switch my hunter's mark to this target
Okey-dokey.
since my other one's dead. And I'm a fire at it.
Okay. That'll hit.
13.
15 points of damage. All right,
That'll be that turn.
Ivy.
I can't see too many things around her, so if she'll disengage if there's an enemy next to her.
Yeah, there is a 1 Bat Swarm next to her that has 1 hit point.
Yeah, so she'll disengage from that one and move here, and then fire at it.
All right. That'll hit and that'll kill. Don't even bother.
That'll be her turn.
All right, Freya.
Hitting this one to the south of me.
That'll hit.
Bam, bam. 11 slashing.
What's it to have? Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Not gonna move up to the area of non-difficult terrain. Just gonna stay put.
Uh,
I mean, it would attack of opportunity. I'm just checking with you.
yeah, let's go ahead so he can move past.
I mean, in all likelihood, yeah, misses.
All right.
Taskell.
So that's 10, 20, 25. If I'm reading the bridge right.
Yep.
Could
Good.
double move, but
Mhm.
35, and then I'd be on Ivies for difficult terrain. Well, that'd be 45, and then 50 to if that's not difficult terrain there.
Yep, that's not difficult terrain. You're good.
Move the hammer 20 feet, and it's got one more turn.
All right. Elgrim.
All right. He'll take a few shots at this one to help clear Fergus's way a bit.
That will hit.
Still up?
Yep,
Alright. Second shot.
that'll hit, and that'll kill it.
And you okay back there, Thrum? You got it.
I'll get all over it.
I'll take that as a yes. And continue moving down, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Still no cool bat. Thrum.
Aye.
Got one target. And is dead.
Alright. Now he attacks at disadvantage, pulling out his pike. It says whenever he doesn't use his cleaver, it's a disadvantage. So he's going to pull out the pike and just start swinging it wildly at this guy instead of like stabbing.
Yeah, you're doing it with like one hand, so you don't let go of the cleaver. Yeah, that still hits. Okay, so that is 9 damage. Some potions this round. This bat swarm will enter the effect area, so if you could roll that for me there, Taskell. Alright.
Damn, you've been rolling rocks on that thing.
Failed. So that takes it from full health to almost dead at 3 hit points. So this will be a below half bite attack against Taskell, which will miss. Then a full health attack against Freya, which will miss. And then a half health attack against Thrum, which will hit.
I'm just saying, if the Dammerhall thing doesn't work out, Taskell can open up a wicked Jamba Juice with this blender.
I think it's beard hairs in it and everything. Anyway, that is.
So you know, Jamba Juice.
Fergus. You know, I haven't actually seen a single Jamba Juice since I came here to Minnesota, but I suppose
It's
smoothies
a
are less.
California thing.
Yeah, I
you
suppose
said I'd seen
smoothies are
for
less
California.
interesting when it's negative 20 outside. People are like, "Let's go get a smoothie."
I'm gonna move my hunter's mark and shoot at this one
All right.
because I can just shoot through Thrum. So
Yes, you can. Okay. Go ahead and do the roll. I'm just applying.
Nope.
Mark. Nope.
He
Miss.
shot me. He shot me.
you have some feathers stuck in your beard now.
Yeah, Thrum jumps across to try and tear you down.
Ivy.
I'm gonna disengage. That's
God, all the bats. Can you get some mole
initially
people?
use her action to get to here.
Some cave bear
She's
people?
gonna forgo attacking to get through this thing.
Okay. Grab.
All right, attacking this one to the south.
Mm-hmm.
So tired of the bats. Well,
Our rolls are telling us we love the bats.
I don't guess I hit those bats.
Yep.
Darn.
End of your turn.
Yep.
Taskell.
I can actually get the
The
hammer
last
just within range.
Yeah. Do it.
Man, it's been 10 rounds of this fight. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's lasted for 1 in-game minute. That'll hit.
Let's see if it does 3 damage. Yes.
Yeah, that kills it. Like, just for context, I'm pretty sure the giant wyvern bat hasn't even hit bottom yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You just see the light descending.
You guys joke about how you're like not hitting bats, but considering this has all been like 1 minute, that means it's absolutely raining bat.
5, 35, 40, 45 to get in front of Ivy, I guess. Thrum over there covered in bats, just like we left him.
Right, Milgram.
All right, time to catch up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5 more to go there. And he'll take some pot shots at these bats since the rest of the way is more or less blocked.
All right.
God, when did we start saying pot shot? Was that when we were playing Way of the Wicked?
That was Dark Heresy, because that's what Ken would
Yeah.
say before he take every las gun shot with Mordecai, and then he rolled like 5.
Okay, I couldn't remember when it started, but I remember we just started saying pot shot after every time we were firing things for quite a while there.
Yeah, that kills it.
Alright,
Yeah,
that's my
that
turn.
was Mordecai's other attribute of crazy luck every time he called a pot shot.
Thrum.
As long
Now
as you
hit.
don't aim, you'll hit.
Sorry, I had it on disadvantage
Either way, though, Ted.
from using the pike, but yeah.
That kills it. So, please spend your movement making your way around this platforms to try to get at the other people to kill.
All right.
Remember
so
to roll your
new
dexterity
character,
because you only
he's
have 5
going
feet of
to
movement.
take one step, not see any enemies, but see within 60 feet Fergus.
Yep.
Bonus action, he's going to go small. And when he does change from his rock form down to his normal form, Fergus, he is staring at you.
Probably shouting at some obscenities, I'm sure.
He's
No,
just
that's
rubbing
what
the
I'm
sharp edge of the
No,
cleaver
he's-
against his cheek.
He's rubbing the cleaver on his face, and he's just breathing really hard, staring at you.
You know, if you want to shave, it's easier to do with a razor, not an axe, but whatever.
Fergus.
Now that he's good, I will go ahead and go over here.
Okay.
And seeing a little bit further in, I am not going any further.
And yeah,
All right.
Like, guys, I think we have bigger problems than bats. Let's see. Ivy is
A bigger problem than bats.
And I'm just going to have her use her bonus and everything to get through.
No, that sounds ridiculous.
Okay. Rhea. Looks like the tidal wave of bats have subsided briefly.
All right.
don't get lulled into a false sense of safety. It's merely the lull before the bats.
We're in
Well,
the eye of the
continuing
storm.
up that way, that's my turn.
Taskell.
Yep. So 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that does look to be containing things of a blood-stained nature.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to stand here and watch Thrum.
No girl.
Because I still have spell slots with which to try and use Calm Emotion.
Yeah.
I also
sure.
do have my flute.
Yeah.
Although the question is, does Fergus even know this is happening the way it is?
Probably not.
I'll move
Yeah,
and
he's been
dash,
ahead of everybody for a while.
and that's it.
All right. Thrum. It had to be Thrum. I was like, of all the people, Thrum is like a magnet for this shit.
All right,
Double
he's
move.
running, waving his cleaver.
Oh,
So,
give me
yeah.
give me a dexterity saving throw there, Thrum.
He's
Running,
going
wielding
full
the
speed.
murderer's happy massacre dagger.
Yeah, his footing is sure. He's having absolutely no problem. You guys have been like moving so slow across this because you've been picking your terrain, and you turn around and you just see Thrum full on sprinting, waving a
Go.
knife, having no issues.
Go faster! Go faster!
Is Thrum all right? He's looking a little odd.
Something's wrong with him.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to go see what it is. See him over there. How far is he from me?
He would lose rage, right?
Yeah.
I thought you said he wasn't going to lose rage while he's in rage.
No,
Like the
I'm just saying he would use it, and he would now be using it against you guys, but the rules of rage still apply.
Yeah, I can't take it
Okay.
down just because I'm hitting one of y'all.
okay, and it is safe to say he is looking rather.
Yeah, he's definitely frenzied beyond the point you've ever seen him. Though I'm looking forward to seeing him run at Nulgrim, hit him, and then just immediately die.
Well, I
Right.
might be able to stop that. I am going to use calm emotions on him with my flute
All right.
as a lovely melody begins to envelop the echoey chamber. So
Charisma.
that's it. Yep, and it's a 16 save. Except for that 20.
You dare challenge his charisma?
Calm down. Throne.
5.
The melodious, ethereal music of the flute flows throughout this entire chasm, and not only does Thrum calm down, but also all the swarming bats that we're going to search forth become much more placid in this area.
Should have done that from the very beginning.
Thrum stops and sits down Indian style in the middle of this bridge. He's just rocking up and down, holding the cleaver.
Yeah, the curse that's making you go berserk is no longer affecting you at this moment, Thrum. You are within your own mind again.
Wait,
God,
haven't been-
throw away that knife. Throw it off the chasm.
Read the curse. He actually can't. Not willing to.
no, this cleaver here, this is my new best weapon. This is the best thing I've ever fought with. Did you see me back there?
Did you
Bats
see
didn't
how
know
well it
what was
cut
coming?
into
There were
Jasper's
even
armor?
2 bats. There were 2 bats on Taskell, and I took them off with 2 fell swipes.
I grant you that. I didn't see that coming, you daft bastard.
They
So are we
attacked
all
from
good
all
now?
angles.
Maybe, if we can figure out what caused him to go into that bloody rage. Well, he's holding that knife. I'm guessing it's cursed.
I mean, They
It's
were-
a cleaver, and if you talk bad about her again, you'll meet her working end.
Remember,
I already
Thrum
met
right
her
now,
working
Thrum.
end.
I named her Brittany, by the way. You really need to let her go.
Brittany Cleaver?
It is Ivy's turn.
I'm actually just staying put.
Okay, cool. Freya.
Do I need to do something, or trying to take away the cleaver from him?
You currently have a massive pit that you could not see the bottom of separating you two. So
Yeah, I realize
So
that.
giant wrestling. Yes.
I
To
mean,
a PC's death.
Okay, I don't hear any yays or nays or.
Let's just get out of this
Do
chasm.
what you think Freya would do with her mech precariously perched upon rickety scaffolding above an unknown depth, and not having yet installed jump jets.
You don't know what I have on here yet.
You're right, I don't.
Always save up for the jump jets.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shift you this way so that way you're not seeing into all the walls.
It's your fault for making them see through.
They're not. You were half inside them. Anyway,
Concentration. Forget, can I cast another spell while concentration's up, or?
you can cast another spell so long as it is not a concentration spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a bit this way, and guess I'll cure wounds myself again. Just level 1. But hey, max. Yeah, max.
Nice. Nulgrim.
Feeling less rush. He's not going to sprint, so he's going to still take his time moving, though.
So there's a couple crates, a couple brazier-looking things, and what looks to be either an altar or a pulpit.
That's an anvil
Yeah.
on a raised dais.
Well, I am a smith priest, so
So
it's
it
like a
applies.
pulpit.
And
It's like the porcelain throne, but it's, not.
Instead of putting crap in it, we beat the crap out of things on it.
Exactly.
Thrum.
Thrum is gonna apply his poultice. And keep on. Do we need to move at half movement to be careful?
If you don't want to get stuck. But these platforms here are not difficult terrain.
All right.
Darn. Yeah, if we had a long rest here, I could finally use the tempered steel for.
Come on, Thrum, you're a dwarf. No terrain, it's difficult terrain.
Fergus.
I'm going to step up here.
Just admiring the cavern.
I'm going to step up here and look at Ivy and Taskell. Like, my best chance of finding out what's ahead of there without getting attacked is I kind of wave my finger with the ring. So let everyone know where I am. I shouldn't be caught, but if I am, I'll be running right back here. And I'm going to use an action to go invisible.
Okay.
And I'll use my bonus action to roll stealth.
Yes. Oh, nice. Yeah.
The warders in intuition shouldn't be there, so it's just a flat 25.
Still, that's gonna get through most things.
Yep. And I have 5 more feet on movement, so I'll just go there for now.
Yeah. Ivy, staying put.
Probably. I can't imagine her going up.
Okay. Freya.
Continuing up.
Only like one space of difficult terrain, one right here left. So.
The good news is they won't hear me coming because they're going to hear something else coming down.
Also, Taskell's right there continuing the song.
Mm.
I think we're on round 11 of that.
Yep. Haskell.
Out of 100. But still. Well, may as well walk over here and cure the lass.
Yeah, she's not looking too hot, is she?
All right.
She's looking a lot better now, though.
Oh, yeah. No grump.
Doing to play catch up.
Also, I imagine I need to be maintaining concentration on that calm emotions right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't have to have line of sight or anything like that. Concentration's fun like that, but.
Yep.
Thrum?
Oh, so he's not totally clear?
No. The curse is ended, but if you take damage, it'll reactivate unless calm emotions is maintained on you.
Plus, he said it was affecting the bats. So.
Yeah, that too.
Gotcha.
Sorry, this is the sorry, talking to myself mostly. Need to keep track of how many rounds calm emotions is under.
Yep.
So.
Hint: it was an easy excuse to stop dragging out the encounter. Fergus.
Okay, I'm going to move to here, using my bonus to move as well, so I don't have to, because I know you're reduced to how fast you can go when you're stealthed without, issues.
Yeah.
But I will get up to here with my bonus action movements and, I don't know, take a look around and see what I see.
Mm-hmm. You see what was perhaps once a multi-religious dwarven shrine, complete with ceremonial anvil and carvings upon the wall that at one point you imagine depicted dwarven gods and heroes, but it looks like all the precious gems and metals have been forcefully pried from the wall in just utter faithless looting. Inside here is rusted iron cages that look like they have dried blood on them, but they are currently empty, leading to the double wooden doors over here. These are 2 different dwarven statues that have like their own little alcoves built into the wall. But they are otherwise simple and mundane. And then of course there's this, which doesn't look constructed. It looks like the activity caused the rift to crack into this room where it wasn't before.
Gotcha. And looking at the blood, I know it's dried, but does it look like it's Or would I have to get closer to do like a survivor roll to determine how?
Well, what's your question about it? Depends.
Like, does it look like it's only like maybe days versus like weeks or months or years?
How
fresh is the dried blood?
It's definitely at least a week or two old. You need to get closer to the survival to get the exact number, but a while.
Okay. Well, that'll be my turn then.
Okay.
Ivy's kind of going to stay put, I imagine.
Yep. Freya, you can still move past people in the tunnel there. You can squish to those walls.
Also, would I see what I'm that token, by the way?
Yep, the door is open ajar, but you've got 25 on your stealth and you're invisible, so they don't see shit.
Okay.
Does it look like those dogs again?
No, it's something humanoid and furry looking through the doorway. You only just see a little bit of an eye.
Okay.
Meanwhile, clang, clang, clang.
Yeah.
Right up behind you.
All right.
Hey, it's stealthy. I've got pillows tied to the bottom.
Haskell.
That's why you killed all those ducks, for all that down.
I'm gonna just pass turn waiting for people to catch up.
Alright.
How else do you think I got to level 17?
Milgram.
Yeah, I'll just pass turn.
20, 25, and then squeeze past our boy because he's wanting to catch up and get a little bit of distance between Thrum, even if he is acting a little more normal. That's my turn.
Okie doke. Thrum.
Careful dash is 25.
Yeah, the space you're currently on and the next space are not difficult terrain.
Okay.
All right, back around to Fergus.
Okay. Whisper as quiet as I can to Freya, like, there's someone beyond the doors. But then I'm just gonna whisper that and move forward, so because I know she's probably gonna keep coming.
Yep.
Bonus action to move. I'm gonna try to get over to this corner and examine the blood.
Okay. Survival.
It's delicious.
No new information from what I last told you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and then, sorry, in case I forgot to say, these are like empty, burned out braziers. So
That'll be it.
Ivy maintaining.
Probably step up here now that more people are moving forward, but otherwise, yeah.
All right, Freya.
Move, move, move.
Choo, choo, choo.
Over the stone stomps of the statue, you hear a brick hit the floor on the other side of the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Let me just do
That's a
that.
double move, all right. And then Taskell.
Well, I want to wait for Thrum, but I also don't want to wait for Thrum. But I've decided that moving into this desecrated shrine, I'm going to make a concentration save either way, because this is very upsetting.
Yep.
Now we have to kill everything before Thrum
So-
can run up and catch up.
So he doesn't drop the song, but it definitely takes a more angry, rage-filled turn, and yeah, he's visibly angry.
Yep. And for Nulgrim's turn, these doors are flung open as these two suckers, I'll describe them in just a second. They are two Minotaurs, though they're smaller than the other ones. They're technically medium creatures, but that being said, they're still like 8.5 feet tall, so they're still quite sizable. They're just not considered large creatures. And they are wearing only a loincloth, but they have painted all over their bodies these like abyssal runes, and on their chest is like a blood like painting of the wicker demon like you've been seeing.
I was going to make a minimum tar joke, but
And they kick open the door there. One of them is going to hold up its hand and shout out something in abyssal, and a flickering ray of black energy shoots towards Freya as it casts Ray of Enfeeblement. So he makes a ranged spell attack roll, which will be... It's not right on.
Con save.
No, it's a ranged attack roll first. It has to do a ranged attack roll. I'm just determining what its bonus is real quick. +3. There we go. Yeah, it didn't roll the spell attack roll for me, so I needed to do it myself. That will miss Freya by a nautical mile, but the other one will keep up with its plan, and it'll run into melee range. And also crying out in abyssal, it'll thrust forward its hand, which is now cloaked in roiling black energy as it casts Inflict Wounds. 18 will hit.
Yep.
It's just a level 1 spell, so 21 points of necrotic damage on your suit.
Then the suit would be at 0.
Yep, so it's just the runes flicker out and it goes grrr as it sinks to the ground a little bit.
All right.
But that is their turn. You were the big target and they did not see Fergus at all. And now you hear them shout and everything like that. So Nulgrim.
Shift to where you could get line of sight. 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll take a shot at this one.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast, go.
That'll hit. For
And
5 damage. And whoop, darn it. It screwed up there. That'll also hit for another 12 damage. Oh, come on.
That's my turn.
Hold on 1 second. Roll 20 goobered. All right. No, a thrum. Yeah,
All right, can he hear the combat?
probably.
All right, he is going to no risk it, no biscuit. He's going to run.
Dexterity saving throw.
Mhm.
You get your foot stuck right there.
All right.
Thankfully, you absently noted, normally this would piss me off, but for some reason, I'm okay right now.
I'm very calm, controlling my emotions.
Fergus.
How hurt does the one that Nulgrim pelted look?
About half health. Bloodied.
Okay, I'm gonna fire at that one while I'm invisible.
Alright. So you do that at advantage. That'll definitely hit. For 18 points of damage. Catches it right in the head and then goes down.
Yep. And then I just meep, and I nope the fuck out of the way from that one.
Ivy.
Gonna go see what the commotion's all about. Like, that's a big cow. Because she knows what cows are, because we were traveling with one.
Yep. No, it's a doll. We established
Yeah,
this.
that's a big doll.
Yes.
That will hit even with the bonus of cover from suit.
A big one, yeah.
So that's 17 damage.
That'll be her too.
All right. Freya. I believe it is a move to get out of your thing because the suit is no longer functional. Michael?
So it's what to get out of the suit?
I believe that's your movement. I could be wrong. I'll check after the session. But
All right. Well, then I'll use my movement, and then I'll use my axe.
Yep.
And my axe.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Well, bam.
Yeah. So the top of this thing's helmet pops open, and Freya just scrambles out and just like uses the drop of jumping off of it to drive her axe down into this thing, and it's very badly wounded now. Taskell.
That's good, because coming up the left side is Taskell.
Home run swing. Aw.
Of course. But its turn is next, and Spirit Guardians is still up.
Yep. Go ahead and roll that. See if succeeding. Okay. So it might live if it succeeds.
Yep.
It succeeds. So it takes. No, actually, it only had 5 hit points. It's dead.
God, we're getting so much road work out of that fucking spell.
Just
Yeah,
free
right.
side, the axe attacks, Freya from above, Taskell from the left, and the ghost from the right.
Yeah.
No, the ghost
Oh,
up the butt.
They get absolutely shredded, and they are just down and gone. And you guys have a moment of respite. Thrum, you want to catch up?
Yeah. Do I need to pull my foot out of the?
You know what? We're not in combat time, and we're needing to end the session. I'm not gonna hit you with that stick.
All right.
I mean, unless you just want to do it to see if you can comedically get natural ones. But
Oh, he's had enough comedy for tonight. He
Yep.
pulls up and.
Oh god, he's back! He's coming
What did
for us!
I miss? What did I miss? What?
Well, you missed a lot of fighting up here, but it looks like you had plenty behind you.
Hey, those bats.
We might want to stop for a little while.
But
I
this
can-
cleaver was amazing. Did you see what I was doing with it? It's the
Yeah, we're gonna have a talk about that,
greatest
Cleaver.
weapon ever.
We might have to stop for a little while so I can fix up this suit.
Yeah.
Seems as decent of a place as any, I suppose.
Nice to know, even when it's no longer the Steel Defender, we still have to stop to repair the damn thing.
Honestly, on the way up, I'm kind of surprised you didn't cast like a repair or something if you still have it.
it doesn't have the repair ability that the Steel Defender had.
Yeah, but doesn't she still have the spell to...
I have
Repair
mending,
the
but
mending.
that takes minutes.
It takes 10 minutes. Yeah.
And I won't be opposed to a short rest. I'm more or less tapped out of anything of major potence at this point.
Mister, I've only taken 7 points of damage.
I took 18, but had
Your
my,
health bar is only 7 shy of max. Don't try to actually this. You did 40 points of damage to everything that touched you.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
So I will say this is a good time to bring it up. I did more looking while we were waiting for the thing about the grappling and armor of Agathis.
Mhm.
If it's an athletics check to like grapple, it does not activate it. But if it's an attack that can be used as a grapple, it does.
That makes sense.
to me.
It was an attack that activated it, so.
Yeah. So like if Thrum went to like go grab Nolgrim in a fit of rage, the grapple, if it was an athletics check, even if it would do damage, does not activate armor of Agathis.
Oh no! Why would I go grab one of my companions in a fit of rage?
Yeah, you have a pretty good cleaver for that.
He's just like patting the head of the flat side of the cleaver against his head. He's like, "Come on, Fergus, think. Use your head."
Meanwhile, I'm just over at Taskell. We can remove this, right?
Yeah, maybe. If the father's willing.
Ooh. Well, in that case, since it's a new day, I can arcane lock these doors.
Yep.
Because might as well arcane lock everything and just make it openable only by us.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Looking around
If
this
we're taking
room.
a short rest, then spell is definitely over.
Looking around this room, Taskell, it would take a little bit of like TLC, but you could try to make this into a working forge again. Because it's no surprise to you that dwarven shrines also double as functional forges.
Although the thing is over a long rest, it says. But
Yep. So I was just letting you know the score.
Yep. Well, assuming the downstairs are in the next room and we'll have to take a break after that dog encounter that we already know is there.
I mean,
Or
that
maybe the
depends.
dogs have gone away.
Did Fergus look inside the room before he closed the doors?
I mean, I would have had to shut the doors, so.
Well, I haven't put the doors back in place, so you're seeing what you're seeing.
Yep. And I wouldn't have seen a dog, and I know that there were some in there, so whether they're there or downstairs, I don't know. I shut the door and I arcane lock it.
Yep.
Just in case, because I'd rather deal with the bats coming to get us while we're resting than the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Bat dog.
Bat dog. Bad dog.
Thrum sits down and starts sharpening his cleaver.
God. Your character is so cursed.
So new plan. We remove that cleaver from Thrum, and then next time we stumble across that elf woman, we let her go again, but we tell her that she can only take that to defend herself with. Maximum hilarity.
Thrum is coming for you.
I'm kind of getting a little
Ivy
worried. I
has
think
to-
if we want to take the axe from him, we might have to take his arm with it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out a way. Also, isn't he gonna be turned into a bat eventually? Didn't we determine that?
I'm pretty sure we did that at the first opportunity after he got bit.
Oh, okay, I couldn't remember.
Said, actually.
I know you had to.
Yeah.
I know you had to prepare the spell the
Yeah,
next
you had
long
to prepare
rest.
the remove curse and never did anything.
So we have that to look
Well,
forward to too.
Check the recording, but I'm
Oh
really
no,
sure.
I've been keeping meticulous notes about this, my friend. I have a number of days till the full moon. I'm very particular on when
He is
my
prepared.
PvE is going to explode.
Well, I guess we're making it a long rest.
I mean, he's got a cursed axe and he's about to turn into a werebat. What could go wrong?
The curse could mutate each other, and then he turns into a flying knife.
Well, if you guys are taking a short rest, you can give me your hit dice heals.
Well, that's the question. Are we doing it a long rest so you can try to fix Thrum?
Can anyone really fix Thrum?
Make him a little bit more manageable, Thrum?
I wouldn't mind a long rest.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure how long it's going to take for
here's the
Freya to fix her
compromise,
bot.
okay? We take the long rest, but we don't cure Thrum until next time. That way, if we forget, it doesn't happen.
And we could possibly forget again.
Okay,
Mhm.
full shop talk though. After completing the boss room of this floor, you would not get a random encounter for a short rest, but I will start rolling random encounters for the long rest, and that will have to be handled next session.
Mm.
I mean, I'm fine with taking a short or a long rest. I was just bringing it up and what we were doing. Like, I think we haven't really expended too much resources other than Thrum being a nutcase right now. So I'm fine with myself taking a short rest and trying to progress
Let's go
further.
into
but-
the next fight.
Less than half my spells, but at the same time, it's enough of a punch that I'm not going to be worthless in one more encounter.
I say we take a
So
short
here's the
rest and then
thing,
press
when
on
we
a
go
little
into
bit.
another encounter, he'll just attack once he gets hurt, he'll attack whoever's near him. But I think you'll have a way to shut it down, right? With that flute and the calm emotions.
I can leave that once per day, but yeah.
So maybe we should take a rest?
I say we take a short rest and then progress and see what happens myself. But just because
So
think of
you
it as
can't use it again today, right?
Yeah. Well, also think of it in an in-character thing. We've only been going through this day for maybe less than an hour.
Yeah, you guys have maybe.
It
literally-
seems a little metagamey to take a whole night's rest, wake up, fight for 10 minutes, and then take a whole night's rest again.
Yeah, I when I walk 30 minutes to a coffee shop, the first thing I don't do is then sleep in the coffee shop for 8 hours.
I mean, that's an improvement compared to most Starbucks people.
There's the option of trying to get this forge back up and running. That would take some time.
And you could
I still-
you can mend
I
that
mean-
plate armor.
We could do all this while we're not taking a long rest, just hanging out and spending time here.
Well, I was gonna say
Short
let's
rest.
let's take a short rest, heal up some, investigate the next room and possibly the first room downstairs, so we know what we're getting into, and then come up here if we need to rest it out.
Yeah,
Sounds good
like
to
I
me.
said, we'll see what goes.
Hey, can't you slip down there invisible like and check it out?
I have
probably
limited
send my-
uses of that ring, and if there's more bats, they can see through that anyway.
I could probably send my bat through there.
I mean, I can open it a crack and we can let it in.
Here, we'll just tie a rope to Fergus, okay? And walk down there. If he needs to be pulled out, he'll tug on the rope twice.
All right. So you guys are taking a short rest then.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
And
Okay.
probably lingering while they do what they ever want to do with the altar and all that.
All right. So go ahead and roll up any hit dice that you're expending to heal for that one.
All right.
Freya, remember that on a short rest, you actually do have to roll for what your mending heals. You get 10 rolls because it's a 10-minute ritual. It's a 10-minute cast, and then it's for an hour. So always have to check out 6 rolls. Sorry, my brain done farted, and I smells toast now.
Your brain sharded.
You know how much mending...
I'll look it up real quick.
And Nolgrim would hit this with detect magic, see if there's anything magical, innately magical about the Anvil or its station.
No, nothing different than it's just like a shrine.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. The spell repairs or break tears object chain. I think the Steel Defender said how much. Hold on.
I'm good with just acting as it like a cure wounds if we wanted to. But...
Yeah, I was just gonna see if the Steel Defender was a different amount of healing. Let's see. Here we go. I'm gonna use the same thing the Steel Defender did because I don't think they specified in the homebrew thing I'm using. But 2d6 hit points per casting of bending.
All right. So that, click on that.
I mean, I guess you could have just rolled 12d6 and gotten the total.
So what
I
did
assume we're going to be done for the night.
Yeah, most likely.
I was going to stop the recording. So
All good.